What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin, a podcast amongst friends. I am Anthony Sterling, a.k.a. your friendly neighborhood super Negro. And joining me, as always, are the queens of podcasting, starting off with Miss Patty Two Pistols herself, Miss Coretta with the Beretta. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up and show your love for Miss Helaine Turagano. How are you, man?
Is that Felicia Rashad on your shirt?
Huh?
Is that
Yeah.
Felicia Rashad?
Yeah.
She's doing the Wu-Tang forever.
I was
Because
like,
it's
why
for the
does
children.
Felicia Rashad say Wu-Tang?
Well, you
Wu-Tang
know,
is for
it's
the
for the
kids.
children.
I got
That's
on Beavis and Butthead.
Hey, perfect. With the Megadeth, Def Leppard font. Love it. And we're going to keep it moving because a podcast is never a podcast without that tangy sass from the progenitor of light-skinned revolution, our resident Hertepian herself. Ladies and gentlemen, get up, show your love, throw a power fist in the air if you got it. It is Miss Britt Williams, a.k.a. the Slightly Annoyed Mischief.
Why is it tangy?
Because it's like Miracle Whip.
Oh.
No.
No one likes Miracle Whip?
Disgusting.
No Hellmans? No Dukes?
Hellmans.
No?
I like
I
Hellmans.
like Dukes. I like
Okay.
I
Dukes.
rock with Hellmans.
Well, I
We
hate
eat blue
all
plate in
mayonnaise.
this house.
Oh. You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm not a fan of mayonnaise, but there is one mayonnaise I actually like. Kewpie. The Japanese
Oh, I like
mayonnaise.
Kewpie. Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. You should check
Because
it
it
out.
is tangy. It's tangy.
Yes, it is. It has a high karate kick to the taste buds. And ladies and gentlemen, last but damn sure never least, y'all know who she is. It is Sister Scissor Snatch, a.k.a. Mistress ATM, a.k.a. I don't know what to do with my face. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for that beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Raya Anderson.
But
Yeah.
Scissors up.
She's here. I don't know. The crowd is shocked. They may be appalled. They can't clap, or they're throwing their scissors up. I don't
They're
know what
throwing their scissors
happened.
up.
They're throwing their scissors up. Let's
I
see.
don't know.
Put your hands together. Nope. Oh. Hey, Riverside, you suck. I'm no longer paying for this. Get your soundboard together. This is
What happened to the
bad.
cheers?
Oh, I don't know.
Everybody's
They're
putting their
mad.
scissors up. They were
They were
too
putting their
busy.
scissors up.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
let's see. Here we go. There they go. I think I know what it is, and I'll have to fix that in post, but I don't feel like doing it. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, we want to thank you for checking us out. As usual, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. It's only going to take a second. Blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool, and hit the bell, turn your notifications to all, so you'll be notified when a new episode drops. Before we really get into it, I just want to thank everybody who showed up for our 200th episode. Ivy, Jazz, Lisa, Jason, Rico, thank y'all so much. Also want to apologize to everybody that was watching. You heard dogs howling,
Nigga.
sirens, because people
Nigga.
live in the hood. It was crazy. I tried to clean it up as much as possible. There were things on there that I didn't even hear.
It was
that
stuff that
popped
we
up.
didn't hear in recording that we heard when
Yeah.
listening. I didn't hear all that shit. Like Rico's people was having full conversations.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay, well, we'll rectify that for another one.
Niggas
I don't
don't
know
use
if we
mute
gonna-
buttons.
Yeah, I wish. I've been asking Riverside, all mute. That's one. Or put each person's like audio button on the bottom taskbar. So if it gets a little crazy, I could tap it as we go. But simplicity, common sense need not apply. But regardless, we do hope you enjoyed episode 200. And this is episode 201. And we hope you continue to enjoy us. All right. Well, we got to go through what a hell of a week it has been. So I guess it is time for our weekly wellness check, and we are gonna start off with Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Helaine Turagano. So Helaine, how was your week?
I was sick. I was like fine, but no, I was sick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't go to
You got
work.
the
I
ick?
worked from home Monday. I did not work at all Tuesday, and even turn my phones off. I did uh not a half day, a little more than a half day on Wednesday, and then I was back to work normal on Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. Okay. What you
I was
feeling
fine.
better?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
you know, the mucus
Sinus
hole thing
congestion?
going on, but outside of
Yeah, you
that, I'm
Yeah.
sound a
fine.
little congested.
But no, Tuesday I was like shivering and sweating and
Oh
shivering
wow.
and sweating and shivering. And
Jeez.
I think I had the flu, um,
Okay.
Yeah.
which I have not had in quite some time, so it took me a while to identify what it was. But I was heavily
Yeah.
doped up, heavily.
Okay. But that's a good thing.
It was. I had some good. I got look. You want some excellent rest? Down you about yay much Nyquil. I
So
was
go
out.
against the recommended
Yep.
dosage. Gotcha.
Because that's just recommended. That's not.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
I
set in
recommend
stone.
that part. I recommend shit to people all the time. That don't mean you got to listen. That's just what they be
It's a
telling you. Like,
suggestion.
Okay. Okay. So when the ambulance carry your ass, you
hey,
was just
but
like, hey,
it
look,
was some good goddamn sleep though. I think I needed
okay,
it. It was great.
true,
I'm
true.
not saying OD on NyQuil. I'm just saying, you know
I
your
used
Yeah.
to
body.
take NyQuil naps in high school.
What?
No, ma'am, I didn't do
High
that.
school.
This nigga say
Yeah.
NyQuil naps.
Okay,
hmm
elementary, I give you credit. But
Now
high
I do
school?
recall
No,
I did
because
not do this, but I
you
do
can buy
recall hearing
NyQuil.
about like giving babies little binkatinis. They
Yeah.
dip that binky into a
Little
little something
Benadryl.
something, knock their little asses out,
Binkatinis.
Yeah.
knock their little asses out.
Mm-mm.
I did
Well,
not do that.
mm-mm.
Thank you, CPS. I
Okay.
mean, but if CPS want to come get these niggas now, it's fine.
No, they're not. They're not gonna come get them.
We
Do
used
they
to
have
do
an age limit?
Benadryl.
Yes, they do. It's called child
No, we
They're
used to
protective
still
do
somebody's
services.
child,
Benadryl
nigga.
on
What the fuck you
on road
mean?
trips for the kids.
Yes.
Oh no, nigga,
Yeah.
no.
Oh
Why
no,
not? I
we
can't.
Nobody wants to hear.
Now
Are we
I'll
there
drug.
yet?
I have found that I can drug my dog, which is
okay. Like
pretty goddamn outstanding.
we
That's a
But
we
current
don't
crime,
want
ma'am.
we
Don't
don't
admit to
want
that.
no,
don't
it's good drugs though. Cause
oh
like,
okay.
I mean, I don't know if y'all know, bull terriers are really prone. Any bully breed really is prone to like skin issues,
hmm
allergies and
Okay.
skin
Yeah.
issues from like pit bulls,
Mm-hmm.
bulldogs, bull terriers, all things with bull in the title. So her spring allergies have arisen. So
And
I
she
have been
needs help.
trying different things. I was like, try a little Theraflu. No, didn't do anything. But I didn't know that you could just give dogs regular Benadryl, but it does make her sleepy. So so I
hmm
could actually
Mm-hmm.
clip her nails while she's on the Benadryl, but it's helping her skin. So twofold. But I
Yeah.
did go to the store and get her this pro. I got her a pro and a prebiotic
Mm-hmm.
that I've
Okay.
been putting in her food, and then
Good for her gut
coconut
biome.
oil and the white folks at work said pumpkin. They
Yes.
said give
I was gonna
her
recommend that.
some pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
And they have pumpkin chews, but I was like, it's cheaper just for me to go buy a can of pumpkin.
Be
So,
careful with that though.
well, you
Be
have to buy
careful with that.
pure pumpkin, not like pumpkin filling. It has to be like
Okay.
pure pumpkin.
Yeah, with no
And
seasoning or
yeah,
anything.
no nothing in it, just pure pumpkin. And
Mm-hmm.
I can like section it out and stick it in the freezer, and then I just throw it in her food. So
Okay. Well, good. Well, I
she's on
hope
the
she's
coconut
doing
oil
okay.
and the prebiotic right now. So hopefully she'll be back to
Oh,
being a white woman soon and not a white woman with little red splotches on her feet.
yeah.
hmm
Okay. So she gonna be in her best Karen life soon enough.
I mean, oh my God, I guess.
Okay. Well, look, bonus that there's a what is it? Silver lining on every gray cloud. So she gonna be all right.
Look, she's licking her goddamn paws right now. Stop it!
Taking away her joy.
Bitch, just looking
All
at me.
right.
She's just looking straight at me like this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, we're going to move on. We're going to go to our slightly annoyed mixed chick. Britt, how was your week?
I was on PTO, so I didn't do anything. It was good.
Well, that's a damn good week.
Right.
Shit. I can't even take a break right now. But
Same.
how long are you on your PTO? Cuz this is what, week 2
No,
of
I'm
the
not
fantasy vacation?
Oh, shit. I was at work this week.
Oh,
You forgot a whole week.
wow. Okay.
Must have been uneventful.
Was it good? It had to be uneventful or good. No?
None of them. I think I
Was
pushed it
okay.
out of my mind because
You
it was
just
so
zombie
shitty.
through the whole week.
Oh,
I did
damn.
because I had a whole week off where
Mhm.
I got up around 8 in the morning. By 10, me and the dog were taking a walk, getting high. By 11, we were taking a nap. You know, by 1:30, we were up.
Essentially.
And then I went back to work where I get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I had a late weekday, so I got home at 8 o'clock. One of the days I was
Okay.
at work from 6:30 to 8.
Damn.
So
Jeez.
I didn't want to remember that week.
Okay.
But that's okay because
Oh,
next week
okay.
I have 10 events and 5 of them are on the same day.
Oh, damn.
And 3 start at 8.
Oh,
Wow.
fun.
Okay. Hopefully there's fun involved in it on some level to where you can enjoy it and not be stressed out. Make sure everything is organized, right? You good to go?
Oh, I'm fine. The events will turn out
Okay.
amazing. But, and we
Okay.
got kicked out of our seats where we sit because the important building is having renovations. So the people in the important building needed places to possibly sit if they wanted to. So we were asked to vacate our desks.
What? Oh,
Where do they have you
okay.
sitting now?
They have
In a
us,
cubby hole?
they have us sitting on another side where there's some empty desks.
Okay. So they didn't do y'all like Milton and put y'all in the storage closet.
No, but here's the thing. Whether those people ever sit at those desks or not, we can't sit there. So even if it's
Okay.
completely empty, and there are times,
Yeah.
days where no one sits there, and they put posters up, and they cleaned it because they didn't clean it when we were there. So they cleaned it,
Hmm.
and then they put posters up and told them how welcome they were and how they were excited for them to be there. And we're not allowed to go on that side. I accidentally walked over that way, and I had to turn around and walk back.
Really?
Can't make eye contact.
Wait.
No.
Whoa. Hold up. Hold up. Who are these people that y'all can't make eye contact to? Are they celebrities? Are they
These the
CEOs? Are they?
C-suite people?
They sit in the C-suite building.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
they're
Okay.
C-suite adjacent, so they get
Mhm.
special treatment.
Okay. Now
Who can't
I'm
make eye
confused.
contact?
I'm
Britt
kidding
then.
about the eye contact thing. We can make eye contact.
I was
Even
like, nigga,
though,
who?
no, we can make eye contact. You can talk to people. You can't, whatever. Just,
Yeah.
we
Just
can't,
can't sit where they're at.
we can't
You
sit
can't
where
sit
they're
with
at.
them. They're the cool kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very high school lunchroom.
I was gonna say I wouldn't
You
want to sit
know.
with them niggas no way. Fuck them.
Yeah. Is Rachel George one of the people that's gonna be sitting there?
I'm just worried that,
George?
will I be able to get
Regina.
my
Thank you. I'm sorry.
desk back when they move? Or am I now sitting
What you
forever in a
mean?
lonely desk? I don't know. Like, they might decide that they're going to keep that section completely open for visiting people, and we may
Uh-huh.
never get our
Oh,
desks
you may never
back.
get back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Where
Okay.
in the fuck are y'all working where y'all ain't got desks?
Yeah. They have them. They just moved them to the hood.
In
They were
most
in the
tech,
suburbs.
well, in most tech places now, they have desks that you can reserve for a day.
Okay.
And so no one has an assigned desk unless you're lucky. Like, executive assistants and
Oh.
directors will get assigned desks. Everybody else has to find a
Okay.
place to sit if you're
Mhm.
lucky, or go sit in a cafeteria
Nigga,
area.
if I cannot have my dual monitors, I am not working.
Oh, they have dual monitors on almost all of
Mhm.
them. They're set up where you just plug it into your
Right.
laptop and you now have 3. So, I mean, if you're on a schedule where you come in 3 days a week to your home, that's how they're dealing with it. But for some people who are on
Mm-hmm.
site 5 days a week, you'll get a desk.
Got you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, nigga, if I go to work every fucking day and ain't got a desk, the fuck?
Right. No.
But you're 5 days a week.
Right. So they let us have a section of a building that nobody used.
Okay.
Right. So when they needed to put these people somewhere, they went, well, you guys don't count, so move.
That's the equivalent of we're having visitors for Christmas.
We don't
Y'all
want
get out your fucking rooms.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But
I told my mama
to
stop doing that shit when I was in like 3rd grade. I'm not giving up my bed. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Right.
Fuck them.
But unlike you with your mama, she can't tell the higher ups, no, I want my
bullshit.
desk.
Why not? Go to work first, bitch, and claim it.
So
they walk in at 8:00. She been there since 7:50, just sitting there like, what? I got here first.
You could say you're half white and just say I colonized this desk for the Empire of Britt.
That part.
Try. See if it works.
I would get to work early just to be fucking petty.
I'm there
I do that for a
before
parking
most
spot.
people. 6:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'd be at a desk.
But no, it's
just
just
be clicking away when they walk in.
Okay.
So that was my week. I forgot I had a week. I thought last week was PTO.
Well, I hope you get your desk back because I know you have your little tchotchkes and pictures of your daughter's children since you don't want to claim them as grandbabies.
She
got pictures of dogs.
She got George and Wheezy Jefferson.
And I have a little planter sign that says I plant weed around here.
Okay, that's California. That's normal. So that's not shock.
Right, because I can't have that at my desk.
Yeah, I
office.
can't have it at work.
Yeah, I can't have that at my office.
They
was looking at me sideways for my sign that said, I don't answer questions by stupid people. They was like, well, Helaine, that's really what? It's a true goddamn statement. Well, can you just take it off of your door? That's because I had it on my door.
It on your door?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
Helaine.
set herself up for
That is not the same. Those two things are
inside of my
not.
office on my bookshelf, but yes, I had that shit on my door.
I had a little tiny planter sign this big.
Right.
Tucked in a planter.
No, my sign was about Yale.
Yeah, exactly.
Britt had it to where I know my eyes notice it. It brings me happiness.
Right.
You had that shit up like I don't want to deal with.
It was a
warning.
warning.
Yeah.
No.
But here's where you went wrong. Stupid people don't think they're stupid. So of course they're going to ask you a question anyway because they'll go, not me. I'm not stupid.
Right. This doesn't refer to me.
But you know how I combated that? I would just point to the sign.
Oh.
And that's Texas, because you can't do that in California. No. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
That you
that's
hurt
a harmful work
feelings.
Environment. Oh yeah, California gonna fire you.
What?
Look,
you out the door.
I have never said that I was the HR darling. So,
true, but
do you want this work to be done, or do you want niceties? Because you can't have both.
You could do both, Helaine.
You can't. No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You sure can. You can. You don't want to.
No, it's not. I physically cannot. You can only there's only so much that can take up my mind's eye at any particular time. I'm either focused on work and then you get what you get, or I have to focus on coddling you fucking crybabies, which is taking away from the work that I need to do. I can't do both at the same goddamn time. Okay. That is not a level of multitasking that I have learned to apply in my everyday work life. I'm sorry.
That is literally my job. What I do for a living is people expect a million different things to be done. Even if we can't do it, you better figure out a way to do it, and they're going to complain about it. And I still have to keep my eye on the task and get the physical set of the task and the other parts up. But if I could have a sign like that and just carry it with me.
You can have a sign like that.
Not in the workplace.
I have a job. I mean, I can. I just won't have a job.
Right. Well,
we can.
Know what though?
We'll find an abbreviated version of that sign.
A California approved sign. I think something that works in a California
I think
business.
the weed sign is the only one that's approved in California.
It really
Which
is.
is crazy
That is
to
true.
me, because like I couldn't get away with the weed shit.
No,
God
but
no. Oh
you're in
no.
Texas. I'm in
Hmm.
Louisiana. I can't get away with either one. So I'm kind of screwed
But
regardless.
everybody in my office knows not to talk to me for 20 minutes after I've been there.
Oh.
Oh,
Like
you do that too?
they come in like if they have to ask me a question, I get like they come in bowing, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And I'm like,
You sound like my
Oh,
boss,
damn.
but her rule for me is an hour and a half. Just
no,
me.
I just
No
need
one
like
else.
20 minutes. Like, because usually if I get to work on time, like I'm supposed to, like I am in the building at 8 o'clock, that
Hmm.
means I have driven to work and it usually takes about 35, 45 minutes. And I probably have not talked because I'm not talking to anybody in the morning.
Right.
Like Ian gets himself up. Jaden, if I'm going to work that early, I'm not taking Jaden, so I'm not talking to him or anything like that. I've not talked unless I open my mouth to like
Hmm.
talk to my mom on the ride to work or I'm singing a song. I have not physically talked until I have gotten to work. So you need to let me log into my computer, fill up my Stanley, sit down, organize my shit, get everything out, get my laptop out before you come at me and start
Hmm.
barraging me with your bullshit ass questions that you can probably answer your fucking self that you just need me to co-sign on, and they got to give me 20 minutes. That like they will literally stand at the I have had I'm going to take a picture next time they do that shit. They will stand at the door looking at watches, looking at phones and being like,
Oh my goodness, girl, you got them folk trained.
"So can I can is it?" And I'm just like at my
May I
computer like
speak?
this.
I am the complete opposite of you. With the minute I step on campus, I am in work mode. You can
Oh
walk up to
no.
Hmm.
me when I'm exiting my car, shutting the door, and start talking to me about
Why?
work. And
No,
I am
why?
in work mode because I'm at work.
Hmm.
No,
But that's just
I'm in
me.
work mode, but I am in work mode to the fact that bitch, I got my own goddamn shit to do.
Hmm.
And
But you're.
most of the questions I
Mhm.
get, like my admin has learned, she's going to be here a year next this Tuesday coming up. She has learned. She'll come to my door and be like, "So, XYZ XYZ," and I look at her and say, "Are you asking me or are you telling me?" And she'll be like, "I was letting you know. Thank you. You may go now."
Okay, I'm sorry. You are that black hire that they can't fire because it fucks
Yup.
up the quota,
Exactly.
and they gotta just okay.
Cuz
We're
I'm
just
the
gonna tolerate.
onlyest one.
Yeah,
No,
we're gonna
but you have
tolerate.
to understand, my crew, but that's just it. If you come to my job, Britt's been to my job,
Hmm.
my employees won't work for anybody else.
Oh no,
Okay,
they fucking love her
They won't work for
right,
nobody
because
else.
when she
right.
talks to them, she's she's just
I'm not an
herself.
asshole to
She's
them.
not
Mm-hmm.
no, she's not like I'm this manager. They
No.
buy
Mm-hmm.
into what she asks for. So whatever she needs, they're willing to give. You can feel the sense in the room. They would rather work for her than anyone else because she's going to be real honest with them, good or
Yeah,
Okay,
and
bad.
I'm
okay.
not telling my admin that just for shits and giggles. I need her to learn to take the initiative and just do it and not
Right.
cuz she has a really bad habit of second guessing herself. And I'm like, "You know this. Just do it and then tell me
Grow
about
some
it. And if it's
nuts.
fucked up after you tell me about it, then we'll fix it. But I need you to take the initiative to do it because you have been here long enough. You do know how to do it. And guess what? If you want to continue on in this role, I'm not always going to
Mm-hmm.
be here. I'm not going to be here every
Yeah.
day and I'm not going to be here every year. So if you want to continue with this company, do it.
Have you
Okay.
asked
You
her what
ask for
she's
permission. What is
afraid
it?
of?
Ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
I don't agree with that, but have you asked her
Oh,
what
I
she's
do. Do
afraid
it.
of?
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we've had talks about it.
Okay.
Because for me,
Well.
the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I'm hesitant, and my boss has kind of had said the same thing to me, is because I don't want to lose my job. So
Mm-hmm.
See, they're not in the I don't they're not afraid of that.
that's what I'm afraid of. But
Yeah,
I've
no.
now been there long enough where I barely ask my boss for anything.
Yeah.
I'm just going
And
to do what I'm
Well,
going to
I'm a
do.
unicorn.
you know what happens. Huh? Okay, okay. Cool. But
I'm the
there was a movie
onlyest.
called yeah, Death to a Unicorn. Um, but at least you're comfortable now and know how the business runs so you don't have to keep going to your boss, right, Britt? You pretty
Well,
much you know the system.
it
So
kind of, but what it is I realize the way I am and who I am
mm-hmm.
is not, I'm not serving myself by asking for help. I am just
Okay.
going to continue to be the way I am and do the work I do and let my work show for me,
Right.
because I just don't mesh with my group that way. We get along,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just not like them. They're
Yeah.
all very similar. I am very different. For God's sakes, someone said when I was out on PTO, they knew I was out on PTO because they could not smell fire and brimstone in the hallways. They
Okay.
think I'm mean and evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is not a compliment.
To me, it is.
At all.
I don't care. I'm not a get along to go along type of person, but
And yet you're employed. So obviously you're doing something right.
because my
A
clients
job,
love
nigga.
me, because I treat
Mm-hmm.
them incredibly well and I do what no one else will do for them.
Right.
I take care of them from very beginning to absolute tiny end. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't work
Okay.
well with others, but I work great with clients. But
Awesome.
what Helaine's saying, I see what she's saying though, because my boss had to have that conversation and I had to make the decision that my insecurities were probably going to get me fired. So I might as well step up and take some ownership on my own and just do my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
That makes
that
sense.
is probably going to give me a better result than what I'm currently doing. It's obviously not working.
Okay.
So I can
Well,
understand where Greta's coming
oh, go
from.
ahead. Okay. Well, I'm glad you remembered the week you tried to forget. I
I'm
didn't
sorry, I
know.
did not mean to
Yeah, no, no,
hijack all
no.
that.
That ain't the point. It's called weekly wellness for a reason. You got to let it out. I feel bad that I made you remember the week, but
It's
at
fine.
least you know, at least you're with us.
Relax,
Everything
relate,
is good.
release.
There you go.
Release.
My vagus nerve, I think it's my vagus nerve, whatever it is. You have this nerve that runs here, runs
You call it a
behind your
Vegas nerve? You
ear,
taking a gamble?
and it goes
That's why I'm
right
like, what's a
here.
vagus nerve?
There is a vagus nerve though, but it goes right here. And if you
Mm-hmm.
are totally stressed out, it constricts and it feels like your head is literally in a vice grip and it can drop
Oh,
people to their knees. It has been
Can I
going
have
off
a
all fucking week.
Miami
okay.
nerve? What the
Yeah.
And it's not the vagus, it's the vagal nerve.
Vegas.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Because I was like, yeah, I don't think Vegas wants that kind of
No,
that
but
kind.
that thing on me has been going
Yeah.
off all fucking week.
You need a vacation
What
again.
is it, like your spidey sense?
It's a nerve that travels here, and when it constricts, it
Uh-huh.
makes your whole head feel like it's in a vice grip.
Would that be the nerve most black mamas say y'all be working?
The one they be
That's the
tap
very
dancing
last
on,
nerve.
nigga.
Yes.
Yeah. that's gotta be that nerve.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gotta be.
That
It's
last
gotta be.
motherfucking one.
Fucking nerve. But look, I really hope everything goes well with your events. There's no stress. I hope your nerve don't put you on your ass again and
I'm
it
fine.
finds relief. But we gotta find out about that beautiful Raya Sunshine because she is still on Job Hunt 2026.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how her
And
week went because she'd ever answered the phone, but I'm not salty. Continue. It's about her,
Oh,
not
wow.
me.
You're
oh
salty,
wow, guilt.
but it's
Oh,
my weekly wellness. I did not have the best week, so I did
Okay.
not feel like communicating with anyone.
That's
Um,
understandable.
I had a couple of near interviews, but they just didn't happen. There was one that
Hmm.
I decided not to do because it was like your interview is scheduled between 11 and 3 p.m. and I was
Oh.
at work. So then I got an email back at 1, you're next in line. But I had read that email at 2. So it's it's called jobhire.com or something like that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
some
I've
sort
heard
of
of them.
it's some sort of rapid fire like the company I applied to is not job hire. It was a different
Mm-hmm.
company, but it's some sort of rapid fire interview process that I'm just not good at. So I didn't go. I ended up going to
Okay.
lunch with my work bestie instead, and we had a good time. Just not thinking about work, not thinking about the job search, but every day I'm applying for different jobs. My work husband had an interview the other day, so he might be leaving. So it's
Mm.
just really putting a fire under my butt to, you know, apply, apply, apply. I got contacted yesterday to have an interview for an on site job, which is a hybrid situation, which would be good. So fingers crossed that, that interview goes well. It's just a
Okay.
Zoom like intro interview, but anything will be better than what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, again, I constantly send positive energy your way.
Thank you.
And, you know, I say this to every employer who has not hired Rhea. Your fault. Live in your mess. Your company's going to be destroyed. Um, all of your stock options will go to shit.
This thing
And
is damning companies to hell.
yes, if you want a better company, hire a Rhea Anderson. It's that simple. What else is there? Like
I
one
bring
plus one
so much
equals two.
sunshine and joy to a job, so I don't know what the problem and hesitation is.
And she's a hard worker, ladies and gentlemen. I
I'm
mean,
not.
well, bitch,
Fuck.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying. I'm
Okay.
so trying.
Listen, I do
I'm
my
not.
job. I do my job satisfactorily.
Oh my
If
God, no.
Oh boy.
if I'm invested in the company, I go above and beyond.
This
Like
is
my
not
current
helping your
job, I'm not
Oh
invested in the
boy.
company. But
Wow.
my
Okay.
last job, I was invested in the company and I went above and
Right.
beyond. So I'm looking for the opportunity to be invested in a company. I'm not
Got you.
invested in this company because they're not invested in me. We get
So
treated like
basically, you're
children.
interviewing the companies. So
Yeah.
you're telling companies to line up and let you interview them.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there is a part of the interview where you're interviewing the
Hmm.
company as well.
Your date.
She
It's like
said,
a
no, that's
date.
not what I'm saying.
She's in a speed dating or a what is it? Video dating kind of service. You're just looking to see which ones are the good picks and
But
which ones are
here's
the
the
weirdos.
yes, but here's the thing. If you need to get out and you're looking to get out, you're not looking for the love of your life, but you need to get away from where you are.
I am because where I'm at right now, I'm not on the radar. So I
Mm-hmm.
am okay at my current job. I can exist at my current job.
Right.
It is like something that I want to get away from, but it's not detrimental to me if that makes
Okay.
sense. I just don't
Okay.
make enough money. If I made a couple more dollars at this same company, I would stay. But that's not happening because they give
Right.
like 30-cent raises. So
Mm-hmm.
for the job that I'm doing, there are times where I'm sitting at my computer on Chat GPT because I don't have enough work to do. Because
So
I'm that good at my job that I get all my work done.
is it really about being invested in the company or is it really about the money? Because
The
my
money is the number
company,
one. The
there you
money is the
go.
number one.
Because you will
Because I
compromise
don't
your
make
values. I will. I have. I'm working for a company I don't believe in and I don't
Not
agree. You know
Britt
what I'm saying?
goddamn Williams.
But I got to pay
I
a
I
bill.
I know. I was about to joke and say, now I have to question the morality now. What is going on?
well, a lot
Because
of
you're
these
our moral
companies
compass.
they provide a service that is needed, yes, but will the infrastructure of the company shut down if the service is not rendered? No. So
Hmm.
it's like that's why I kind of not that I don't care, but I don't care if that makes any
Right.
Okay.
sense. Like
Okay.
this, I'm not in the medical supply business. I'm not in medical. I'm not in anything that is jeopardizing anybody's freedom or life.
Mm-hmm.
It's janitorial services. So your floor didn't get mopped. No one died. That's what I'm in.
I get it.
But
I
I
agree
paid
because
for
my
that.
company offers an actual service that people partake in and it helps their
Okay.
lives sometimes. So
Mm.
that is part of the reason why I'm okay with it, but I understand where you're coming from.
My week is good. My son is calling. I'll be right back.
All right. Bet- I hope that's good. My fingers are
Oh
crossed.
no.
Please don't steal no Yu-Gi-Oh card, man. Come on, my brother.
Nigga.
Uh-uh.
Let's do let's do
Is
well
this
pop
a
up.
holy shit? Guess who just called me 2 minutes ago? My son.
Raya. Oh,
Uh-oh.
wait, your kid called you?
My son called me, but my phone's
Wait,
on silent, so.
right, but I'm checking to make sure there's no, hey, we're going to war. Nope.
Oh no, the middle child
Okay.
and I are talking too, kind of.
Oh, good. Kinda. Wait, no, it is the middle daughter
Mm-hmm.
you've had
Mm-hmm.
drama with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. She need a bill paid. How much you paid, Britt?
She invited me to she works for a play director, and she invited me
Okay.
to the play as a way of kind of, she sent it and said it
Olive
would mean a
branch.
lot to me if you could come.
Is this play called Mama You Ain't Shit
No,
by Tyler
it's
Perry?
In the Heights.
Cause
That part.
in the Heights. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Cool. Now will they have actual Afro Latinas or
If
are
my
we pulling
daughter's
another
involved, there will be, because that is
Okay.
one of her 1,000
Yeah.
core issues.
Gotcha. Because I know there was drama with Lin
Mm-hmm.
Manuel when he did it.
Yep.
So he did the movie
Yeah.
version. But no, that's good. I'm glad y'all
Mm-hmm.
are hopefully opening doors and having conversation, But just be prepared. There might be an extra musical set called Mama You Ain't Shit. This is
I'm not
why.
playing that game. That's why we haven't been talking, because I refuse to play that
Okay.
game.
Well,
This
good.
is why she's
Good.
reaching out, because it's obvious I'm not going to play the fucking game.
We'll just call her Vegas Nerve until things get better.
She is my
Is
Vegas
that
nerve.
okay?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Well, my week was cool. Had a little couple of little family issues that kind of hit me in my soul. Had me kind of tearing up a little bit, but I'm good. Um it all in I will say this, my job is going well. More responsibilities pulled on me. I got a new title to my job, which is funny, but I'm hoping it turns into new money. Uh, and I ended the week in prison. So that was fun.
Wait, what? Oh, I forgot. I now remember. Never mind. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
no,
prison? You can't get out that fast if you in prison.
girl, in
Not
Louisiana,
jail.
anything's possible, Britt. No, I went to the Angola prison rodeo. It was a wonderful time. We took my nephews. This was their first one. My youngest nephew saw the prison, got scared. So I'm thinking
Scared
he is
straight.
not gonna commit a crime. Um, my oldest nephew looked and went, "That's a big building. Oh, is that where they are?" And I'm like, "Yes." And he just goes, "Well, where's the rodeo?" And we took him where it was, and he goes, "Oh, okay." So we had to explain to him that the rodeo is ran by the inmates, and they bring in also outside participants as well. But it was really fun. I will say this: unlike the last time I went, it wasn't as fun. But we almost saw a couple of inmates get gored, which again,
That's always a good
they
time.
doing it. It's
Is
always
that
a
the
good
fun
time.
part?
Yeah, kind of, sorta. They did convict poker. They used to call it dead man's hand,
Oh, where they would
but
sit in
they
the middle of the pen
with the
with a bull.
with a card table and they start playing. That bull said, "Fuck your cards, fuck your house, fuck your couch." That bull ran dead in, lifted the table, and by lifting the table, went down with kind of went and it sat on its horn. This was the first time, the first round, and it just knocked two of the inmates completely out the ring. And we were just like, is this bull gonna now become a dinner? Because
Right.
we don't think these folks are getting up. They got up, they ran, it was all good. They did, what was it? Chariot race, which was really interesting, but the final event, which I think most people will say, okay, this right here is inhumane, is called Guts and Glory. But I mean, by the names, of course. But Guts and Glory is where they hang a tag on the bull's horn. And if you were to grab the tag, you get $1,000.
Okay.
So all the
Who
participants,
has the opportunity to grab? Anybody or just the prisoners?
just the prisoners. This goes to their commissary, or
What's the
they can hold on.
inhumane part?
You're going against a goddamn bull,
Well,
and the
then-
bull's horns.
Do they sign
Well-
up for this?
Right, but
If
I'm
you put-
thinking inhumane to the bull. How is it inhumane to the bull?
I'm sorry, I forgot. You love animals, but people are involved. People are involved.
I'm like, are these adults?
Right.
No,
Right,
no,
but
the thing
they
is-
don't have to do it, so they're choosing to do it.
Right. No,
Right.
no. But the thing is that people get the misconception that because it's a prison rodeo, it's not voluntary. It is mandatory. So some folks,
Nigga, you can't mandatorily make somebody get in the ring with a bull. This ain't 1922.
you ever been to Louisiana?
Oh,
jail?
I
don't
thought this
know.
was for the
I saw-
participants. I
Anna?
thought for y'all in the stand, you could, if you were adults,
That's
go
what I
up against
thought.
No,
When he
no,
said
no,
it was
no.
$1,000,
That's what I
I was
thought.
like, nigga, are they taking people out the stands?
right.
No. It's not for the crowd.
Audience.
No, not at all.
Oh,
It is
okay.
everybody
Now I
who
see the
participates.
inhumane aspect. Okay, all
I
right.
don't.
Right, because the thing is, they say it's prison. People don't get it.
It's a
And
power
the-
dynamic. To be
I don't
honest,
And
get
they had to explain.
I
it.
get the power dynamic aspect
Right.
and where it can be considered inhumane. I get it.
Because I know it's you, Helaine. We get it, but I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it because I'm sorry, Britt. There were moments. Now the thing is, the bull itself, the horns are shaved. They're
Oh,
dull.
so they can't gore anybody.
Oh
They're
no,
not super
it don't
duper
matter.
No, they still can. They're just not
They can
super
fuck
pointy.
you up. It'll still mess you up because one of the guys that went for the tag, his leg, it didn't get punctured, but his leg got
Oh,
caught.
he's got a bruise.
Oh no,
That's
it
not
almost.
I am so
It
sorry, but
almost-
the other thing is the level
They know
of
what they're
medical
signing up for.
attention that prisoners
Right.
actually get for something
Right,
like that, they are not going. No.
No,
Yeah,
and
I don't like
and
it. I'm out.
No.
I get it. But
I'll take
I will
Ray's
say
ticket.
this: you need to come. You need to come in October. You got to come with me in October, Helaine. But the beauty of I don't mean the beauty of the guts and glory. Nobody won. The bull won, and it was beautiful how the bull
Damn,
did it.
nobody got the G?
Nobody got the tag.
Ooh.
Nobody. The guy who was real close, he had his hand on it. His leg, the bull caught his knee, and his leg was kind of over the horn, and the bull just went, "No, bitch, no," and the guy was just going like this, like a rag doll. Luckily, he wasn't hurt. He got out. Everybody got out the pen. Shout out to Rudy, the prison rodeo participant who has been doing it for 56 years. Matter of fact, the one we went
Oh,
to
this
was
nigga
the
old for
60th.
real.
Yeah, it was the 60th.
Oh, that's
anniversary.
murder
For that
time.
long?
Yeah.
That's murder
what-
time.
And that's what I was
That's a
thinking.
murder.
Oh, this nigga murdered.
Yeah.
He's a lifer, Britt. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
God damn.
and you see, a lot of them are lifers.
They ain't got
And-
shit else to do.
Nothing.
Exactly.
That's why I'm like, you niggas is like, oh, that's inhumane. Nigga, these niggas ain't got shit else to do with their time.
Now the
Shit.
beauty of
This
it.
nigga done murdered 13 people and now he's in Angola
No,
for life.
if-
And now he's like, hey, I can
If
try to catch
it's
this
nothing
cat,
but
boy, geez,
lifers,
on my
if
commentary.
it's nothing but lifers, I understand where Helane's coming from. I still am out because of the lack of medical attention that goes on in prisons. But if there's anyone who has a possibility to get out, I do see that as inhumane because there is undue pressure for things like the $1,000 or the whatever it may be type of thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
if you're a
'cause
fucking lifer, what?
What more? You're right.
They got
Right.
shit else to do.
But I
You're
will
gonna-
say what I do like is that they do let you speak to the participants because some of them are, they walk around. They're trustees. They're the ones that they can trust to be around regular citizens, right? And kids go, they talk to kids, they talk to the adults, they talk to everybody. But the one of the guys I spoke to was really cool. Like he just said, you know what, man, I could be out in them streets, probably still doing the stuff that got me in here. But if I'm here, I know my life is structured. And that kind of tripped me out, the whole thing about having a structured life. You got to be up at 3:30 in the morning. If you work in the fields, you got to be out in the fields by 4:30. You work till noon. You go eat. Then you have daytime. You have your time to do your thing. But these guys, they raise the steers, they raise the Broncos, they farm, they do all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. At least you're doing something constructive. And their thing is to mentor the prisoners, well, the inmates who are coming in, because they had one guy that was doing they do the bulldogging, and instead of wrapping around the steer's head and then trying to twist them down, they basically suplex them over. So you got to use the momentum and the weight of the steer to come, and then you just do a wrestling move on them and roll them over, and you gain points. That's how they're mentoring these guys. Like they're getting them into the rodeo because the rodeo has shown that it is helping with the rehabilitation of a lot of those inmates that's coming in.
I was
But
going
I'm
to
sorry, go
say
ahead.
in a future episode, and I just need, because I won't remember
Mm-hmm.
this, if we could talk about the prison industrial
Yeah,
complex
industrial
as well
complex.
as the programs that are very often added, because all I can think when you're talking is I'm thinking about other programs where
Mm-hmm.
inmates get involved in. And it's like, it's about a purpose. And sometimes maybe a purpose on the outside when their children might avoid certain, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, you're
But
right.
I'm
You're
not
right.
now, because that's a bigger
Mm-hmm.
conversation, but that's what it made me think of.
Yeah. No, no, no. Like, and I've always said, I think I've said it on this the podcast before. If you're in Louisiana and you're around in the springtime or in the fall time, I would go to the rodeo. I kid you not. These men are not. They're not spectacles. They You're not there to go and say, "Ha, you're in prison." You're not there. You go to enjoy it, and they enjoy doing it
Mm-hmm.
because that gives them a sense of purpose in a lot of cases.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also get your ass to the arts and crafts show,
Yeah.
because them brothers and others, they work with wood, leather, metal, clockwork, everything. They had a woman that bought 10 rockers made out of cypress. If you're from Louisiana, you know how valuable cypress wood is. They work with that.
How much
They
of those
lack a.
profits are going to the prisoners?
Now that's
All
the
of it.
thing. All of it.
Supposedly all
And
of it. If it's
okay,
the stuff that they make themselves, they get all of the
Hmm.
profit.
okay.
Now there is a charge. There
Minus
is a
the
charge that goes to the
supplies,
prison.
right?
Well, the
For like
supplies are charged by
supplies,
us, the citizens.
pretty much. Yeah.
We, yeah, we pay it through our tax dollars.
Okay.
But the prison does get a percentage, but not as much as people think. Because what happens with that money that goes to their books, if they're getting out, they get all of it. So it goes to your regular, they used to give you like $250 when you get out of Angola. And I think now it may be a little bit more by cents. I could be wrong. If
What could
anybody knows,
somebody
please let me
fucking
know.
do with $250 except go find a way to get in trouble again? And I'm
They
not
Well,
can
saying they
get
wouldn't.
they can,
like I said,
they
that's
can
why I
get a
said
burner
this was
phone from
before
Walmart.
If you
and
can
do
get
some
to
things.
fucking Walmart, because it also depends. It's not like they get much more out here either. I think they probably in
Right,
California probably get 250 and the same, if not maybe a hundred
right.
dollars more. Out here, $350, you can get high.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't
and
get
Ladies and
again,
there.
gentlemen, Britt would know.
You get high for a very long
but
time.
but again, like I said, I don't know what it is nowadays, Britt. I
Right.
do know that if you work, like if you worked on the farm or you work in the shops, you get paid,
You get
but
cents
it
on the
right.
dollar.
That's what I'm saying. I understand. It's not minimum wage. You're not making 7.25. You might make $1.20, if that. And I'm being nice. I don't know. Again, I ain't been in there. I've had family there, but they were there when it was known as the most dangerous prison in the world. I don't know what life is nowadays and what the money is, but I will recommend you bring your ass to that rodeo. Bring you a trailer, hook it up to a truck, and buy these goods, because you could get a belt, a leather belt with your name on it, with studs. You can get rings, you could get chains, you can get rockers and chairs. They make barbecue pits and smokers. They're they're doing the thing,
The
and the
most
food
you
is
can
good. That's
get,
all I'm gonna say.
it says on Google, whatever their
Hmm.
AI thing is,
Yeah,
they typically receive gate money, a small one-time payment
right.
ranging from 10 to 200.
For
Some
what
states
Okay.
though?
offer nothing. California
Hmm.
offers 200, Colorado offers 100.
You
But they
can't
give
do
you a
shit.
debit card. They give you a
Hmm.
debit card that has high fees on it.
Yep.
So
They're
they're
fucking
still,
you
Did you
over.
say
and then you
10?
get 10 to
10 to
20,
20,
10 to
$200.
$200.
So
But you
some state
also
is
get
giving you
your
giving you $20 and saying get the fuck out.
but
Hmm.
you also get your personal savings from in-prison work or funds
There
from
you
home.
go.
But with
Hmm.
that said, you can make prisoners make between 13
Hmm.
cents an hour
Right.
to $1.41 an hour. Mind
Okay.
you, most prisoners have to pay for commissary.
Right.
There are prisoners that you pay for what you eat. You get the most
Hmm.
basic, and if you want
Are we
anything like
supposed to?
fruits and vegetables,
Are we supposed to be? Am I feeling bad for the prisoners?
I think you can treat people like human beings. But I was looking at a
Well,
prison in Sweden.
I don't know. It
It
depends
looks
on the
like a dorm
crime.
room. And you know what?
Yeah,
They have less crime
overseas
Europe.
than we
in
Yeah.
have.
Europe, they have really good rehabilitation
So am
programs
I
for their
supposed to treat the
prisoners.
pedo like a human being?
I didn't say you should get out. I don't think people should get out.
I think it
I
should
think you should
depend on the
treat people
crime.
like humans.
Huh. Hmm.
I didn't say
Well,
you
I
should give
had
them
a wonderful
cable.
time watching humans ride bulls, and that is it, and that is all. I just thought,
My
I
mother
always
was in
recommend for
prison
people to
for
go.
4 years, and
Hmm.
she had a special skill. She could braid hair. So she kind of curried favor with the inmates and
Yeah.
stuff like that because she would braid their hair. And that's how she got along to get along. And
Hmm.
it was a dorm situation. She had a job, she took courses, she bettered herself. She ended up towards the end of her release, she ended up getting a job at Burger King. So they let her leave the campus and she was trusted to go to work and come back because she
Yeah.
was like a nonviolent drug offender.
Offender. Hmm.
Yeah, so they gave her a lot of trust, and when she came out, she had a lot of job prospects lined up because of the work that she did in prison. So it was
Yeah.
actually a good thing for my mother to go to prison, even though it was sad. But it helped her get off of drugs. It
Hmm.
helped her get clean and sober, and it helped her get on back on her feet when she got back out. So she was able to get custody back of my sisters.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm glad she went, but there was a good positive, but it was New York State. It was a good positive, helpful rehabilitation program that she went through.
Hmm. Well, I will say this. I had the man's name when Britt was talking about the programs that they do. If y'all can check out the, I think he just got voted clerk of court of New Orleans. I know his last name is Duncan. I don't know if it's Clark Duncan or Charles Duncan. Please, somebody correct me in the comments. He was just voted clerk of court of New Orleans. He was in prison in Angola,
Really?
and yeah,
He could hold
on a
office after being in prison?
here's why. He was sent there for a crime he didn't commit for over 20 years.
Oh. Oh, well,
But
damn.
while he was
That is
there,
another reason why we need to treat people like people.
but while he was there, went to school, started taking law courses, graduated, got out, flipped the script on everybody, ran for clerk of court in New Orleans for the simple fact that the clerk of court during his case would not provide any of the information, or said they lost most of the information that got him into prison. So
Mm.
he wins. He is now New Orleans clerk of court. He's not even sworn in yet. The state legislature is trying to get rid of
Of
his
course
spot.
they are. Of course they are.
And Jeff Landry,
Because
they
they're
want Jeff
terrified.
Landry to sign that bill. Yeah,
They're scared.
but
They're
his
terrified of a man a man with knowing what he knows, went through what he went through in that position and what it could do to them.
but the thing is though, Britt, the man got voted in. The
Right.
people of that
Right.
district or
People want
wherever
him.
said, we want you for that job. He lobbied, he politicked, he campaigned, he won. The state is saying, and here's the crazy part: the person who came up with the bill in order to get rid of his position, as well as a couple of other judges in New Orleans, is from West fucking Monroe. And if you know West Monroe, Louisiana, we give it to Arkansas. That's all I'm gonna say. So we already know he is, he's kin to the white man, and he has no care about it. Gary Chambers went up and spoke on it. There was I forgot, Rubia Garcia, she spoke on it, and all that man did was just, yeah, okay, so yeah, cool. Cool story, bro. We need to get rid of this position. Why is someone from West Monroe, Louisiana caring about some clerk of court in New Orleans, Louisiana? No one knows. No one knows. But I just
Racism.
wanted to bring that up. Well, yeah, we knew that, but he still hasn't broke down why he came up with the bill. He just keeps saying it saves money. And then somebody said, "Oh, it saves $27,000 a year."
That's nothing.
Where's that money going to go? Is it going to go to West Monroe? Is that why you're getting rid of it? Because you want the money? Well, no,
not
it's going
even
to
a
go
lot of
back into
money.
the pot. It's not even an odd. You can't get a street sign for $27,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could get it with a wrench, with a torque wrench, and a little bit of elbow grease, and you could go away. But it's just crazy. But yeah, that's it. That's our weekly wellness. I just wanted to bring that up. We are gonna move on to our viewer comments. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of our conversation, because we'd love to have you as a part of the conversation, all you have to do is leave a comment below the video that you are watching. Now, if you're listening to us on say Spotify or Apple, had to get rid of our email address. Hackers. I'm gonna come up with a new email, and you could send it to us, or yeah, we'll just do an email. So give me a second, I'll build an email, and we're gonna start promoting the new email soon. But we are going to start off. Britt, are you rolling a joint?
Are you
What are you
clipping
doing,
your
man?
nails?
Are you
No.
what's
I'm
going on?
sorry. I was.
No, it's all good. We are gonna start off with, I don't know where this person is or who this person is, but I just called them user. User was not happy with a certain ha 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 chortle of a joke that we did on episode 197. So on 198, user came out in full force saying, "I fucking hate when dork ass adults talk about don't kink shame. Shut the fuck up." Okay, that sounded cool. That sounded like the MC Light song. Um, if you're getting pissed on, you're fucking weird. And it's always the weird bitches defending that shit. Well, user, obviously you don't know humor, and obviously we
Look
might
at
have triggered
Helaine.
you because 9 out of 10, I don't want to say you got TT'd on, but you're kind of
You
acting
did.
like you have. And trust me when I say we didn't.
I haven't heard TT
We
in
were
years.
just sorry.
Since I've been
Well,
in
I mean,
Houston years when I was
yeah,
little. Continue.
Britt, if they
Sorry.
want to act like a child, we'll talk to them like a child. But no, seriously, we were just joking about that. We knew the situation. We were
Are
joking
you
about R.
mad because
Kelly.
your lame ass only fucks in missionary? Are you mad because your lame ass don't have nobody that might want to do some freak shit with you? Or did your lame ass get pissed on and decided, I don't like that? And the motherfucker that did it to you then left you for a bitch that does allow piss to come on them. I mean, whatever it is, don't take the shit out on us because you ain't got no goddamn kinks and fucking an old people missionary is all that you got if you are even fucking. Don't get mad. You can touch grass. I would rather touch dick. And if it's so if the feeling so freaks you, you can touch a little pussy too, but apparently you may not be touching either. So you came into our comments to express the fact that you are not seeing anything outside of a possible computer and or phone screen. Don't get mad at us, bitch, because you ain't got no good goddamn sex coming your way. Find a kink and you might be a better person for it. Just saying.
All right. Well, thank you,
And now
Helaine.
you know.
This was if you know, you know, or the more you
The
know.
more you
The more you
know.
know.
The
Oh,
more
thank
you
you.
know.
The more you know.
With that rainbow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
As NBC sues us. All right. So that that was from that one. A rosy glow. This is all from episode 198. Like I said, we had a lot of comments on that one, and I wasn't able to read them all for episode 200. But a rosy glow asks, "Is Amber the next legitimate baby mama in Nick's roster?"
She too
Uh,
old.
I, I
No.
just feel bad for the kids at this point. I know Mariah is breathing a sigh of relief. I think the world
Hmm.
would took in a nice sigh of relief.
Have you
Um,
seen Nick Cannon's baby mamas? Have you seen them?
Yeah. Yeah.
aren't they all
Amber
like
Amber don't
TikTok
fit in.
roles?
Amber don't fit into that
These
lineup.
Yeah.
these are women who are subservient. These
Okay.
are women who look like a certain aesthetic.
Don't they
And
look like
these
Insta
are
hoes?
women. Yeah. These are women who are just glorified baby mamas. That's all they wanted to. That's their career
Okay.
choice is being a baby mama.
You know them
Got you.
bitches grow up, right? They don't
I
stay
will
babies
give
for fucking
I will
ever.
give I will give the bald headed hoe a little bit of credit. She is a famous baby mama, but she
Mm-hmm.
stopped that recently.
Yeah.
She's not just a baby mama. She's her own MAGA person. So
Okay.
I don't think that she would even fuck with him because
Eh,
he's black. I think she's full white now. She wants to be a white woman.
okay.
No, but she
Well,
would fuck with him because she has gone full white woman, but she still wants to fuck black peen. Let's not get
right.
it twisted. She will still take some black dick, but
But I don't
he
think she
will
would have a
not.
kid for him.
No, no.
She already had one for a black man.
Right.
So I mean, I think that's as far as they'll take it. Maybe. I don't know. But hey, a rosy glow,
And you
thank
know this
you
Wiz
so
Khalifa don't have
much.
nothing to say about that bitch,
Never.
No.
Hasn't said anything. I
and I
think
love that for him.
he lives in a good haze
He does.
of a good haze of orange juice and kush. I think that's the right way to be, right, Britt? I mean, you are our resident
Pothead.
yes.
I
I didn't
agree.
want to say it
Like,
that way.
let her go do whatever she wants. If she was my ex,
Yeah.
whatever. Fucking
She
fuck a
does have two
crocodile.
black children though. She
Yeah,
had
but
she had a kid by AE. I didn't know that.
But here's the thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
does
she did
Kid
have
Rock.
another kid, didn't she?
That
Yeah.
like
And that
Got a
other
point.
fucker, he got a black baby too, don't he?
Who's that?
The one that was with old girl that was in Transformers for a while.
Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox?
MGK.
Oh,
Don't he got a
yeah.
Oh,
black baby
really?
too?
Yeah.
Machine
Mhm.
Yeah,
Gun?
he has
Okay.
a
yes,
black
she's
daughter.
beautiful. She's a
He's
beautiful young
very
woman.
close to his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good dad.
Duck
We
Dynasty,
don't
they
like
got a black
MGK.
kid.
I like MGK.
The
Yeah,
Duck
one of them.
Dynasty people got a black
I
kid?
think one of
Yes.
them do.
They do. One of them got a black
Really?
kid. Yes.
Now I
I
will
know
say
Dog the
that
Bounty Hunter has a black grandchild.
that gay ass Crisley dude, I will say he
Hmm.
be standing up for that black baby.
Yeah,
He
he
has a
does.
Yeah.
black baby. They
And
have
I don't
black
really like
Is that a
grandmother.
grandchild?
his daughter be
Yes,
saying some
it's their
outrageous shit, but the gay
it's
Crisley, he be like he don't really
Okay.
say nothing about the
it's
MAGA shit.
their son's baby.
Yeah.
His son has a
Okay.
black baby mom, but his son and the
Gotcha.
baby mom were on drugs, so they
What?
took custody of her.
The son
You
is
know
on
what?
drugs too?
Oh.
Not the other son, not the blonde one that we see. He
Hmm.
has an older son
Oh,
who
Oh, from
is
I
the
was
the
wondering
previous.
where that baby
father.
came from.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's their child.
I
That's
know he
him and the
Okay.
showed
wife's
I know the
child.
daughter,
Gotcha.
no, the
Gotcha.
daughter-in-law, the little girl's mama. I saw her on the show a couple times and
Yeah,
Hmm.
she's been on
she
the
was
show.
she was very appreciative of
Okay.
them helping raise the
Yes,
baby and she knew she needed
yes.
help and shit like that. But I don't
Gotcha.
recall ever seeing the son.
No, he's
Okay.
bad on drugs. They don't show him.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? I hope everything goes well.
But no,
He finds
Amber
recovery
Rose and
and
that
strength.
stupid ass tattoo, that bald headed tennis
Yeah.
head ass bitch, is not. I think Raya called her a MAGA mammy, and that is
Yes.
Chef's
Yeah.
kiss.
Yeah, chef's kiss. Well,
Hmm.
before I go to the next one, I do want to say, since y'all were talking about babies and mamas and pappies, congratulations to Bianca Belair and Montez Ford for their upcoming bundle of joy. If you watch WrestleMania,
Montez
you know
Ford
Oh, I was like, who's
her
and
that?
husband.
Bianca. Yeah, they had a baby.
Yeah, no, they're having a baby.
Oh, okay.
She showed up at WrestleMania and showed the baby
They
bump.
seem to really like each other.
Yeah.
Like
So does
not in love with each other, but they actually seem like they like each other as people,
oh
which
yeah.
is refreshing.
So does what's his name? Trick Williams in Lash Legend with her tall drink of
What's his
water
name? They just had
ass.
their baby,
Woo!
the Uso.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah. Oh,
Anthony,
Raya.
my coworker, whose name is Anthony, went to
Okay.
high school with
Hmm.
Jane Cargill.
You tell that Anthony to holler
Who's
at
Jay
this Anthony
Cargill?
and find Jade's family and get that number because I will find a way. I'll fight Jade
He was
Cargill's
good
husband.
friends with her sister.
Oh, okay. Oh, I bet
Yeah,
you she
she
fine
was
like.
she was a couple years older than him, but he was friends
Oh,
with her
okay.
Oh
sister.
shit, she's
Okay.
fucking fine as shit.
You've never seen
Have you
Jade
never
Cargill?
No,
seen
I don't
Jade?
do wrestling.
You ain't got to do wrestling to know Jade Cargill, Britt. Get in the game, sis.
Nothing in the
They be wanting
Come
that
sphere.
on.
bitch to. They be wanting that bitch to be
Storm
Storm
so
so
bad.
bad, and I'm like,
She
this
no,
bitch
I don't want her. I
horrible
don't want
mic
her
skills.
there. Yes, that is true.
Horrible.
But
Jesus
she is a
fucking
woman who, in
Christ.
silence, says more than she
Yeah, like
does
if
when
she don't talk,
speaks.
just stand there, bitch.
You
She
know what?
can order me around any day.
And she
as
would.
as she would,
And
as
you
she
know what?
can
I am
for me.
happy with that.
Let me tell you something. If you give me Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, and Lash Legend, oh Lord, what a fucking
Like you wouldn't
violent
take just
four-way
one.
match.
Like if just one walked up, you would be like, you take
I
just
take
one.
I take her baby toe. You don't
Nigga, Anthony
understand,
would
Britt.
start stuttering and would probably get weak in the knees and be like,
Oh, I'd be blank man right at that moment. I have no shame. Them women, look, I cannot lie.
Nia Jax big ass too, nigga, please.
Oh Lord, power bombs. Hey, power bombs. All right, enough. I'm a good Christian Asiatic black man. Let me stop. The Lord is my
Stop it. I have
shepherd.
to
I
look
shall
up
never
Nia
want.
Jax.
She's the Rock's cousin.
Nia Jax is the Rock's cousin.
Yeah,
Oh,
beautiful.
okay, well, I already don't
Beautiful.
like
She
her.
used to be a
Nigga, why?
model. She played basketball and volleyball. She's a big girl. Oh no. She's not like her cousin.
No,
Trust
not
me.
at all. She's a nigga.
She is no.
Oh,
she-
okay, then I like her.
She good
She looks
people.
like she could hurt me very, very badly.
Nigga, Nia
Yes,
Very,
she
very,
would.
very, very, very badly. Very easily for her and very just bad for
and
me.
Nia is
Britt-
a big bitch.
Yes.
Britt-
She
Britt-
lost-
and she
She
lost
has lost
weight.
some weight. Yeah, she
But
has lost
one
No,
leg
she
drop.
can still. I ended
Yeah.
up down a thread where people were basically talking about, and it was black people talking about the Polynesians in their high schools, or
Mm.
getting into a fight and seeing a Polynesian girl come towards them and being like, "I'm good, I'm out," like
Yeah,
saying the
Yeah.
ultimate,
Girl.
like,
Look,
they got some that could throw.
my ex-husband and I went to the same high school, but at different times. I left when he started our senior year,
Mm-hmm.
and I came back after I graduated. I went back to where my high school was in Texas from
Mm-hmm.
Houston. And like I met him, he was talking to somebody, he was dating another chick, and we were just friends. And we were talking about like some of the same people we knew in high school. And he was like, "Oh, I knew this one." And I had a big Tongan population in my high school, and a huge, for some reason, there's a giant diaspora of Tongans in Euless, Texas. I don't know why they
Mm-hmm.
settled on Euless, but they did. And there's like the Church of Tonga. There's a whole bunch of things in
Oh
Euless
wow.
that Tongans just, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
they gravitated to that area. So we're talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I used to date." And I was like, "Oh, I remember her. She played basketball, she played volleyball, and we did powder puff." And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what happened?" He was like, "I'm gonna be honest with you." So I'm like, I'm thinking of some shit that really went down. That nigga said, "We went to have sex for the first time, and she grabbed my dick with one of her big ass Tongan hands." And I was like, "Nope."
Felt inadequate.
I looked at that nigga dead in his face and was like, "Tell me you're not fucking serious." And he's like, "Look, I'm not saying my dick is big, but it sure as shit ain't small." And he's like, "And she grabbed my shit and made my shit feel like a goddamn cocktail weenie in her big ass fucking hands." And I was like,
That's all right. Nia Jax, I challenge you. I challenge you, along with Jade, along with Lash, to a fatal four-way fuck fest. Cause I
this
don't
nigga said a
care.
fatal four-way fuck fest.
I don't care. I don't care.
Nigga, you're gonna
Take my
die.
life. Take my.
If
Oh,
I
oh,
die,
guess
I
what?
die.
Die. Shit. I'm coming and going at the same time.
At the same damn
But
time.
again, we got to move on. That was
Oh
a
God,
Guna
you know
moment.
some people
We
don't say
apologize.
coming, they say arriving. And I think that just sounds so ugh.
It sounds like you're at the airport. I'm arriving at 7:15. Oh, okay. I'll move out the way. But look, I got to give a
Don't
shout
get
out
pissed
to
on.
like user. I got to give a shout out, y'all. We got to give a shout out to Jenny Noblock, who said they were boosting. We appreciate you. They were boosting our views. Love you for it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Also, too,
Why she
crew
got that random
reactions.
little ass carpet in the middle of the room? Like, what that carpet
I,
doing?
I don't. I just noticed that.
What
That
is that
should be
carpet
at the
doing? It's not a
door.
runner. It's just a random little carpet in the middle of the fucking room.
It gives the
should be in
room.
the
It gives,
bathroom or something.
yeah, or at your door like a welcome mat. I don't
Right.
And
know.
why your
right.
cat a little while ago dive bombed off of some shit?
Because that cat is
Because
gone.
that's what
But
they
look,
do.
look. I want to give a shout out to
That's
crew
actually a pee
reactions.
pad.
Oh,
The carpet?
Is that where you pee when you don't feel like walking to the bathroom?
She squats. Pops a
She
squat.
squats in the living room.
No,
right.
it's actually
Let me
my
hurry up
dog
and
is
fin-
home all day,
Okay.
and sometimes I
Needs
have
a place.
incredibly
Yeah.
long hours where it's a 12-hour
Right.
day, 14-hour day.
Yeah.
So
No, that makes sense. That makes
it's a
sense.
washable pee pad.
Let me hurry up and get this one out. From crew reaction and reviews. They said straight up, I cannot prove that this ends with them. I believe he's talking about Nick and Amber on OnlyFans, but I
Gross.
know that it's true.
I wouldn't
Ew.
watch that shit.
See, I can see
And
that
I love-
happening.
I love watching some weird shit. I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
I watch
but
it
look,
just because I want to see
we
for a
do
second.
have one more because this came from episode 199, the episode before the dreaded.
Are you going to read
200.
Lisa's long ass synopsis?
I need to because Lisa
she even
takes the
has
time.
spaces. It's so cute.
Why not take the time for Lisa? Helaine. Again,
The Mick and
this-
Pondy Road.
look, she is covered under the blood. Under the blood. That's Raya's calling card. When you yell it, she comes out and does the boca and the pepper seed at the same time. But Lisa,
Wouldn't it be funny if she? I'm not saying it'd be funny if you fell backwards, but if you'd done it enough and then you fell backwards, it'd be funny. Not, but I hope you were okay. But it'd be fucking funny.
I'm sure you
Her
would.
daughter would come into the camera and just stand over her and look at her. And just
That's
shake
what
her
you
head.
get. That's what you
And-
get.
And probably just step over the body.
Right?
Yep.
That's what I was thinking too. Step over and keep on going.
Look, just like AI over Tyronn Lue. Just no respect. All right, that was a sports reference. I'm sorry, Rhea. But Lisa said, as a mother of 4 girls and 1 boy, I'm doing my best to impart as much wisdom and knowledge on relationships and the world as I can. I haven't had the watch out for older men talk yet, but I will now. And I think that was y'all conversation about
Mm.
May and December
Yeah.
relationships. More importantly, the Brandy and Wanye from Boys
Mhm.
to Men situation, which I will say, whoo, Wanye, that is creepy. And I think it's more creepy on the way you talked about it and how it
Mm-hmm.
was talked about it. That made it even worse. But that's just me.
And
That's
at
how
his
I see it.
grown ass age,
Yeah,
him
he was
talking about it
22,
in
she
his
was
20s
16.
versus him
Yeah.
having a conversation now about it should not sound the fucking same.
Same, exactly. There should have been some growth.
Right.
There should have been at least some growth and understanding,
Right.
but some fuck boys will stay fuck boys. But I digress.
Not on
Lisa has the
this.
floor.
Not on this.
She said, I had my first daughter at 20, but there was no pressure from my parents to get married. But then again, my daughter's biological father and I weren't together at that time either. I was over that ninja, and she literally put a ninja. Um, wanting to. This is for Helaine. User, if you're listening, we're about to talk about a kink, so I hope you're not triggered.
Oh, go like this. Ah.
Shove
Oh
a
my
dick in your
God,
mouth
yes.
until we finish this discussion.
Okay, girl. All right. Lisa goes on to say wanting 2 boyfriends in the same complex to reduce travel. Coretta, you're hilarious. How do all these clingers find you, girl? That's what she's
I don't
asking.
know.
Don't answer.
I
Don't
don't
answer.
know.
I'm very okay. She says I'm a very affectionate person. I love giving hugs, playful shoulder bumps, etc. But seeing you all are not that way. I'll keep that in mind when we meet up in July. No, 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 no. Helaine's trifling ass don't like the touching.
No, that's not what I said.
I hugged Helaine, and that was a very loving hug. I
I
don't
hugged
know
you.
if
What the fuck?
God damn it!
I
I'm
hugged
trying to
back.
give you some. I'm giving you a credit. I don't
I
know
hug
if she's going to
Helaine.
continue
I hug
that.
Helaine. Whenever I see
No, no,
Helaine,
no.
I hug her. She may
You
say
don't hug her.
stop,
You-
but it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
you latch on.
Like
You
Dora the
latch on.
Explorer, like a nigga. She
Yes.
jumps on me. Remember that monkey from Call of Duty that used to hump your head when you was running? from
Oh
the
my
fog?
God! Yes. Yes.
That's how Britt jumps on me. That bitch jumps on me like Dora the Explorer's backpack and just goes like this.
Nah, I'm not. I'm different.
I just stand there
accept
like
hugs.
this.
Yeah, but that shoulder bump that Lisa does, that's kind of whatever, nigga. Don't play with me like that, and you're a grown ass woman. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Me and
'Cause I'ma
Lisa
punch you.
I can't. Me and Lisa gonna be titty to titty trying to hug. Come
Yeah.
on, bring it in. Bring it in.
Because I'm gonna tell you this.
Bring it
To
in.
I'm telling you right now, to any woman, I love y'all. I love women. It is what it is. You shoulder bump me like you one of the homies. I'm punching you in the titty. Because that's how
Okay.
guys react. That's how we talk to each other. That's our affection. Because now you a dude. You have crossed the line.
You know
You
what,
are
Lisa?
not. Oh,
Touch is one thing, but I can almost tell you. Yes, I have licked the face of almost everyone I know. So I might just lick
Yeah,
your
she
face. I might
has.
not want to hug you, but I might lick your face.
She will.
don't. She probably will. Nah, it might taste like jerk chicken.
I
Who
have
knows?
photographic
Um,
evidence.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Look, we see each other in July. I'll give you a pound and a bear hug, call you John, and keep it moving. Helaine may lick your face. I don't know what Jason does as a sign of endearment. Jazz will stab you. It is what it is. Or she'll show you a toe, and you gotta worship it.
Yeah.
Because that's what Jazz rolls with. And then she's gonna be like, why you niggas keep doing that? Because it's who you are, Jazz. It's who you are. And that's why we love you. Lisa goes on to finish saying, I give men I know compliments, and she said this on episode 200. Men I don't know, very rarely. But that's mostly because I'm not trying to invite misguided attention. Understood.
Yeah.
Like just because I complimented you doesn't mean I want you. My hubby and I don't wear rings. We're just not into it. So it's easier to stay quiet than be like, sorry, I'm married. And then be questioned about my bare finger. But I thought she had a tattoo there. You could just say y'all got matching tattoos to show commitment. Um,
Nah, cause niggas still be like,
yeah, it's true. Yeah, but niggas don't give a shit. They'll holler at you
they
with a
don't.
ring.
I
They
have to
don't.
say, at this
It don't
age,
matter.
when I give a guy a compliment, it's always on his outfit. And I keep it
Mhm.
moving most of the time. And it's typically gay guys I'm
Yeah.
giving compliments to. But not, I haven't had a straight guy hit on me from me giving him a compliment.
Okay.
Maybe it's not there.
You are
Right.
walking red
That's not
flag.
true. That's not true, Britt. What about the hotep?
Oh.
Which oh.
The
No, I
one that
didn't give
wanted
him-
you to be in his concubine to give him 17
I didn't
more
give him a
children.
compliment. I
Isn't that
felt
how you guys got
No.
to know each other? Like
no.
don't
That
you-
was another
Like,
dude.
no.
He was
Not
doing
my realm.
something for I think Greenpeace or some organization that he works for, and they were standing outside of Sprouts. And I'll sign any of the petitions as long as I love signing petitions.
This
And
nigga
so
said I'll just be outside signing.
I do.
Okay.
So
American
Give
I
away
government?
your identity. Go
Yep.
ahead.
American
So I-
government, you want to get her? Show her a petition.
Oh, please. They've
Sign her
known
life
for a
away.
very long time. So I walked up to look at what he was selling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, there was another guy who kept giving me compliments, and he was a tall drink of very fine water, but it was bullshit compliments, and I was willing to hear him in the moment. He was gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
But he was like, yeah,
Yeah,
my
but-
mama told me if I came out today, I would find that one amazing soul who would sign this last one signature. So, okay.
Okay, that really does sound like the human body has 206 bones. Would you like another one? Get out of here.
Right.
With that shit. Get out of
Really
here
have
with that.
206, because I'm gonna use that
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, we have 206
You want to be the
bones.
207th to enter?
It would work with Helaine because I got a feeling one or two things. Either Helaine's getting fucked or that guy's getting pegged. So
I can't wait.
we don't know
on
where
my
it goes,
bucket
but
list.
we know. But here's the thing. Lisa said the lady that got murked by her hubby lived in my home city. It's scary out there, and that it is. But she goes on to say for episode 199 to the ladies, to the queens of podcasting, and that includes Jazz. Great episode. And she says, sorry, this comment was so long, Coretta. I promise it's not a personal attack. Lisa
be right.
Waring, y'all.
Theses.
Lisa,
Theses.
but Lisa, the sissises.
Theses.
But if you want to be like Lisa and write a whole dissertation, put it in the comment section and we will read it on a future episode, which may not be the next episode because we might have
Maybe.
to look at it. Maybe.
And we
Helaine
won't
will
just
read
read
it.
your comment. Here's the other thing about when we read comments. I just want to say, what's one thing to read someone's comment? We discuss the comment. We actually listen to what's being said, and we will debate sometimes, agree with, or might send us off on a tangent. But we actually listen to your comments. Your comments actually impact us. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You guys are like the fifth member of this podcast.
Right.
Think about it. Nothing to brag about. I'm just saying.
Wait, what? I was bragging.
You're the they're the fifth Beatle. They're the fifth Beatle.
Aw,
Like the
I
sixth
love
toe.
the fifth Beatle.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Nah,
was
they're like the
Clarence.
sixth toe.
Stanley.
No, it was Clarence from
Who the
Eddie
fuck is
Murphy on
Stanley,
Saturday Night
nigga?
Live. You don't know who Stanley is. That's probably the shared guy that she went hit up. That was his name?
No.
Stanley the Shed
No,
Fucker.
that
That's
was
who
the
he
name
is?
of the tools inside
Not
the
the
shed.
shed fucker. Oh Lord.
Oh, memories of just drama from the past. Britt, you and Rhea need to write books, just like our friend Gadir Saeed, who book is available. I am going to pimp this thing as much as possible. Interpret my words. Y'all go get this book.
Rhea, could you imagine if we turned our stories into poetry?
Nigga, y'all
My
need to. I don't know about
not
poetry. That'll be
poetry,
some
No.
weird ass
just
poetry.
actual books. My
But you
work
niggas
husband
need to
keeps
write
telling
a
me to
short
make
story
books.
of hoe
Yeah.
escapades.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
How to
I
make
think
poor
Rhea,
decisions out in the world.
pretty
We
much.
could call it poor pussy management if we are allowed
Yeah,
to
but you gotta pay
utilize
Dr.
it.
not
you
calling
That's
Dr.
why I
I'm
was
not
Crystal
saying
Lee.
calling
if
mine.
we're allowed
I'm
to
not calling
utilize
mine.
it.
I'm not
Yeah.
calling mine poor pussy management.
What would you like to call it, nigga?
The MAGAs I fucked.
I
No?
don't have no. There was one
Okay.
MAGA.
You
You
know
fuck them,
what?
you fuck them all,
It could be
Rhea.
one of those books that when you
No, I'm
open
kidding.
it this way, it's this book, and then when you turn it over, it's that book. So one side could be your stories, one side could be my stories. Mine would be poor pussy management. Yours would be mother has lived.
Okay, I
So
like
it's the
that.
same. It's one and the same.
You turn
Right.
it upside down.
Yeah.
And mother has lived.
Right?
Turn it this
Poor-
way.
right.
And it's poor pussy management.
Right, and it's your
You know
stories
what?
and my stories.
I will say, if I paid money for Corinne Steffen's book back in the day, I might actually buy
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
I had
I would buy
the,
y'all book.
the
I'd buy that stupid
CDs.
shit.
I had the hardcover. I had the paperback. I had all Corinne Steffens.
Wait, y'all
All
have
hail
Oh
the
that?
wow.
And I had like
All hail the
17
king.
copies of Think Like a Woman, Act Like a Man.
Oh, I had that
No,
one.
I
think
had
like a
that too.
I
man,
had that
act
one
like a
too.
woman.
And the
I
other
had-
one,
I
he's
had
just
the
not
Jen-
into you.
Oh
I had
wow.
Jenna Jameson's book.
Uh-huh.
I had all the books.
I
Should
had
she be
books
reading?
like
I'm very
Interpret My Words from Gadir Saeed.
Oh wow, that's
I
a
had
good
books
plug.
like this.
That
You're
nigga just had
welcome.
that shit right
It's such
there.
a beautiful book.
It is. It is.
But I just want to
again,
mark that conversation we just had. So if anybody out there thinks they're going to run around with those titles or that book idea, I'm sorry, but we said we're doing it.
Hey man,
We own it.
y'all shouldn't be saying shit on the internet like that.
Thank
you know
you.
niggas will take your shit and
they
run.
will take it.
Now we got to do it,
would've-
Ray. Ray, we
You
just got
gonna
to
see
Yeah,
that
do
shit
it.
y'all
on the
have to.
Times bestseller list. And you'll
And
be like,
y'all
that
could
was
call
my
it
title.
Confessions of an Old Hoe.
No,
That's
what?
the series. The Old Hoes Chronicles. A whole
not fucking
series
old.
of books. Britt.
We are.
I'm older.
It's okay though. It's okay.
Yes, you're older.
I'm
fine with it.
You're
older.
older.
I'm
You're
older
Okay.
than some trees and younger than others.
You are the same age as your tongue, but older than your teeth.
Okay.
That's what my grandmother used to say, and then I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
Mama, you don't
true.
have no teeth. I used to,
true.
and she get pissed when I say it too. She was like,
Because you
"Baby,
didn't
I'm-"
get your adult teeth until you were like 5 or 6.
yeah,
6 or 7.
exactly.
my
You're the
5-year-old
same
niece
age as
has
your
no
Yeah,
tongue.
but
teeth
they're
right
still
now.
in there. So they've always been there. They're just in there
Okay,
waiting.
all right,
We
all
didn't
right,
see
Dad,
them,
all right.
Britt. We didn't
That's
see
true.
them.
Wow, yeah, okay, Mama,
Sorry.
you're wrong. Britt Williams said you're the same age.
I'm
as
sorry.
your
I
teeth. hope
apologize.
she's
I
cool.
apologize. I absolutely apologize. That was ma'am. That
What
was
do you call
completely
uh,
wrong.
She's
of
dead.
me.
It doesn't matter. She's good.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
what do you call what's another word that they be saying for like what they call old pregnancies now? Like if you old they don't say
Geriatric
Geriatric
pregnancy.
pregnancies.
There you go. The geriatric whole chronicles.
Fuck you.
Oh,
I'm okay with it.
I
Oh,
know.
the-
And that's what your
AARP.
side can be called.
yeah.
I embrace getting older. I think it's a
Ooh,
blessing.
got it. The Metamucil Manifesto. No?
That just sounds like a way to take a shit. Like it's just a whole thing about taking shits.
I haven't gotten no Metamucil yet.
Ooh, the Menopause Diaries. No? Okay. Y'all
No.
y'all ain't that old?
Veterans?
Got it.
Y'all could be veterans. but
That's
not
it.
like
But
military. But
Yeah.
vaginal
Yeah.
veterans.
Just sounds like we're done with pussy.
I ain't said
I
that.
am.
But not our own. We're done engaging in pussy. And I'm not.
no,
but
you want to be vintage? You're vintage.
Vintage?
Vintage vagina.
Vintage
Antique
vixens?
anal.
Vintage vixens.
The backlog
Okay,
stories of the
vi-
vintage
there we go.
vaginas.
Vintage vixens.
The vintage
I like
Vintage
that.
vixens. I like that.
that.
I like that. There's a bunch of
We have
old
poor
hoes
pussy
with some
management.
mules on
Market.
and moo-moos.
That'll be the second part, like the
Yep.
title of the book will be Vintage Vixens, and then underneath Poor Pussy Management.
Pussy
A story of Poor
Of
Pussy
poor
Management.
pussy management. And then we can get future Dr. Crystal Lee to write the foreword.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a great move. And
Yes.
then you start your torrid tales.
So you know how we can do this, Araya? We can do this over phone calls because iPhones record the conversation and it'll let us know that it's being recorded.
Britt.
And once it's recorded, we could.
Britt,
Yeah.
Raya
Let's have
has
this
to
meeting.
answer the phone first.
Oh,
Let's
Nigga. Nigga.
have this meeting offline.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Raya has to answer the phone first. I don't know if you want to go all the way in. Because she may look at the phone and go, oh, this bitch. And then she's right back on it. And you're like, oh my
she's
God, I
gonna
have
create
a tail.
form that I have to fill out via text message or via Google for her to look at
Yep.
it before she would accept the phone call.
Brea said my office
That's not a
hours
bad
are from
idea.
8 to 5. You see, now
Fuck you,
done
don't
set
you
it up.
dare.
Yeah, but the first of the month, you better call because the
My
rent is
office
due.
hours are from 6 to 7, and she be calling after 8. So
Oh,
that's
damn.
when she be getting fined. That's my wind down period. I can't be talking at that time.
Wow. Okay, we gonna move on because we do have to
That nigga
talk
said
right
that's
now, Rhea, because it is time for our random chats of blackness, better known as This Week in Black, and we have one quick
dying.
celebration. Yep, but you know who not dying? Mr. Charles Johnson, who is 104 years old or young.
He looked good, and he was verbal and not verbal,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like he was talking, and
Yeah.
he was engaging, and he was physical. Like
He looked like he's in his
seems like
70s.
Yes, he looks really good. I'm not mad
I
at him.
don't-
I might
I don't.
throw
I'm on
him
the fence.
something.
I'm on the fence about living to 100
Yeah.
Why?
I want to live to 120.
because you've watched like literally everybody die at that point.
It's okay.
Pretty much, yes.
You find
Yes.
younger friends.
Bitch,
He looked like he was in good
nigga
company.
said
He
you
had
find younger friends.
he had that
No.
young lady with him. Looked like she was
So I
family
need to start.
or something.
So
like
I need to
that.
start turning you bitches in now and get something in their 20s.
Pretty much, yes.
I need to start
I
befriending
think that's how
Ivy
it goes.
more.
Not now.
Yeah.
Not now.
When
Give
you
it a
hit
couple of
80.
years.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
when-
I
oh,
just
wow.
it's something about living to 100. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a hell of a milestone. Like my grandmother
Right.
was 98, but when we sat around and thought about it, like the husband died, the baby daddy died. She done
Right.
lost she done lost 3 children. She done all. She was the last. She was the. I don't know what she was in the scale of brothers and sisters, but there were 9 of them. She saw all of her brothers and sisters die. Her
Yeah.
parents die. Her grandparents die. All of her cousins were dead. Like, god damn.
But she's
Yeah,
got
that
the
makes
younger
sense.
generation coming up like you. So she still has to stay alive for you guys.
Well, she's passed. She's gone now.
I mean, she did.
No,
now.
I know now she's
Oh, okay.
dead.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
see what
back
you're saying.
then, she still had the younger generation.
Well, yeah.
Nigga, she didn't
yeah.
fuck with us. Nigga, Dot was in her house chilling, drinking the occasional Corona. She would have a once a week Corona and would leave us the fuck. Nigga, Dot wasn't fucking with. She was like you. She wasn't answering the goddamn phone.
Unless the rent was due.
And the house was paid off. Wasn't no rent due. Nigga, she wasn't answering the
So
phone.
no calls. Oh,
Shit.
damn. Well, look. Let's go
As
ahead
much
and...
as I want to live to 120,
No.
and there's reasons for it in my mind. As much as I want to, our society is not built to sustain long ages, and that's why
No.
we're running into issues. Is because people are living longer.
I think we need to do what the indigenous folks in the Arctic did and put some folks on ice floats.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay.
Well, no,
They
that's
go
how.
after the ice
No,
float.
no. That's what they did. When you got to a certain age,
Elders.
you cannot.
He's talking about Midsommar. Just push them motherfuckers off of a cliff onto some rocks.
Hey,
I mean,
there is a point, and they know they understood it, but there's also this thing of we have a fear of dying. We don't want to go. We want to stay here as long as possible. But then when you get the
Why is that
YOLOs,
though? Why is that?
I think what it
Because
is
we don't know what happens after you die.
exactly.
And
Thank you.
I saw a TikTok yesterday. Walk with me on this one.
Oh,
The
boy.
girl said that she thinks scientists know what happened after death. And the most likely answer is reincarnation. So religion was created to keep people in line, because if you knew that you could just take yourself out and come back as a different person, you would just do that. So
Right.
the fact that you don't know what happens after death, and you aspire to go to heaven and not hell, is why religion was created, to keep everybody in line.
I agree
believe
with
that
you.
shit.
And
I
I just saw, which is interesting because, and I cannot remember where I saw it, but it was in a reputable publication, and it said, consciousness lives on after death.
Yeah, because matter
Yeah.
cannot be destroyed or created. It just
Exactly.
is.
Ooh,
So,
look at
it
this
has to
ray
go
of
somewhere
science.
Oh, she's
Miss
smart.
Raya
She's
Science.
smart,
Raya the
smart.
scientist.
Ooh,
Wow. Raya Sunshine the science gal. Ray.
smart, smart.
Teach us more, Raya.
But it makes
But-
a lot of sense.
She kind,
But you know what?
And that's what I think the Vatican knows. I
Smart.
think the Vatican has those secrets, and that's why. Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
I will. Can I
Let's
just
hold on.
say really quickly that this Pope
Hurry up, 'cause I
is
wanna
just
play the video.
he's the man. This Pope
What
and
he
how
got
he's
from
handling
New
shit.
Orleans?
And then I saw him in a video, and this woman was standing next to him, and she was kind of complaining about how this one area they're going to go to, I think it was someplace in Guatemala, is so dangerous, and he just nodded and said, "And we're still going." He's just,
they got it.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah, the job of the Pope is to spread the word, the gospel, things like that. Some folks think, you're still holding that white supremacy in that gospel there, buddy. But
Oh, fucking
it's a job, you gotta do
absolutely.
it.
But
But-
I'm just,
Oh,
the
no,
more
I-
progressive the popes become,
Mhm.
the more hopeful I am.
Yeah.
And because we're talking about an institution such as the Catholic Church and all of its vast wealth and everything, there's hope for society in my mind, because I feel like the Pope also reflects the society he lives in.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
And I need some fucking hope, because I cannot with
well,
the world.
Britt,
right
I'm
now.
glad you asked for hope, because hope is what you shall receive.
Thank you.
In this lovely video of Mr. Charles Johnson, I'm gonna share with everybody, because it's a lovely story. And I think and what I love about it is he's 104 years old. He's competing in his fourth Vegas shoot, which is an archery competition. He will explain it more in the video. So I want folks to understand just how cool this man is. So here we go. Hopefully we will get to see this amazing human being. There he is.
I was like,
His
what?
Talk, his talk.
It was just you
Charles
on my
Johnson.
screen for a
I'm
second.
104 years old. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, originally from Clarksburg, West Virginia, but Phoenix now. And I think this is my fourth time here. I don't know if I'll make it 5, but I'll try. You know what I mean? This is one of the joys of my life, of being this. It used to be golf. This took the place of golf. So I met, and I've met so many good friends here. I love to tell people that I'm an archer. To tell people I'm going to Vegas means a lot, because I called some of my friends this morning. I said, I'm in Vegas. The archery tournament. Oh, yeah. So it's very exciting for them and for me, too. My best memory here?
Yeah.
First time I was here, when I was introduced to the whole crowd. 3,000 people for me to say hello to them. That was fantastic. You know what I mean? I'll never forget that. You know what I mean?
That,
He is so
ladies and
sweet.
gentlemen,
Wait a second. That is a
104.
64-year-old man. He walks like a
Right.
64-year-old man. He talks like a he looks like he is
I
built
would have
like
never
holy
guessed
shit.
that man was anywhere near 100.
Yeah,
No, he
I
looks
would have
good.
104 years
laughed
old.
at you if you
Mhm.
That's
told
wild.
me and I didn't and this wasn't a news story. I'd have been like, yeah, okay, my ass.
Yeah.
I like him.
Now, I don't know. Now, honestly, I don't know if he
Rhea
placed or
wants to see
not,
if she
but
can get his AARP.
the
I'll
Here's
rent's
sell
due.
him some.
What?
Oh, okay, Rhea. All right.
You be the thing that takes him out. He has survived everything and he dies because of your snatch.
How did he die on top
Wow.
of me?
Oh, oh, wow. But no, congratulations on your fourth Vegas shoot.
Papa.
I hope you make five. I hope you make
I
your
hope
fifth
so
one, like
too.
for
I
real.
hope he keeps
For real.
going. Good for him.
And the joy on his face. There were times when he was talking, I thought he
Mhm.
was about to start crying, get a little over
Yeah, it didn't
emotional.
seem like that.
I would be that joyous
You know?
if I moved like that and talked like that at 100. I was an archer. The strength you have to pull that back. I don't
Right.
think
Yeah.
people even understand how that you can't be weak and limp and do that. You're going to have a problem. And the fact that he's even there at all.
Britt
that-
said, you can't be weak and limp.
Get limp. Now you
But you
did that. Watch your
can't.
daughter come. You're clowning my arms again?
But like
No,
that's
awesome.
that in and of itself tells me that man, when they talk about the fast decline after a certain age, that isn't in him. This
He
is what a
defied- he
natural decline would look like if
Yeah.
that wasn't in us.
True.
Because there's a certain age that triggers where we start to actually decline very fast. And that man just
Most
doesn't
of us-
have that.
Most of us is the first time we start paying
He's
taxes.
twice my age. More so than twice my age. I can't even
Yes.
fathom. I can't even fathom
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, look, kudos to Mr. Johnson. We got to say that right. He ain't Charles. He ain't one of our little buddies.
No,
That is
he's Mr. Johnson.
Charles Johnson.
Yes.
And, props. Much love to you. Hopefully you hit that fifth one, walk out with a trophy, walk out first place, and then just say, you know what? I retire. And then probably
Ooh, that
start
man gonna make me
surfing.
cry.
Who knows? And he's based out of Arizona. I believe.
Oh
he
my
was
God.
He was from West Virginia, if I read it right.
Okay.
He's from West
That's what he
Virginia
said. Yeah.
and moved to Arizona, and he participates in archery. It used to be golf, then he went to archery. So, props
Good
to
for
him.
him for staying active.
Yes.
And
Yes.
engaged.
You know what? As a matter of fact, cheers to Mr. Johnson. This is for you. You deserve it. All right, and I guess it is time now because we are moving into one of our main topics of the pod. A lot has been going on in the past few weeks with celebrities and their dirty laundry. If you don't know, you will now. Famed Hip Hop Hall of Famer, one of the founding fathers of the culture, Africa Bambaataa, died at the age, I believe, 68
Yeah.
from cancer. He is one of the pillars of hip hop and rap music. If you don't know, your daddy, your mammy, probably your aunties used to pop lock to one of his most popular songs with the Soul Sonic Force, Planet Rock, or Looking for the Perfect Beat, which is, I like that more than Planet Rock. Mighty Zulu Nation, for the perfect beat. And then okay, let me stop. My fat is not made for pop locking. It's made for hugging and loving. But
I like that.
within his death, the legacy does have massive stains within it. Back in, I believe, 2015, word started to spread that Bambaataa was a heathen, was a pervert, and quite possibly a PDF file. And I don't want to say the other one because we might get marked and taken off. But there had been accusations that some of the victims were teenagers who were taken in by Bambaataa and a part of the Zulu Nation, and things happened. There was a lot of SA, and if you don't know what SA is, it is sexual assault.
He was a pedo.
Yeah, or if you're
Because you
from
can
Great
say it
Britain,
like that with the
it's a
British
pedo.
accent. It's a pedo.
Are you a pedo? Are you a
you
pedo?
Now, from now on, instead of that, I'm going to say, are you a pedo?
Yeah, and I can't remember the brother's last name, but this brother named Hassan started putting out a lot of videos. His final video, I don't even want to play it, but I'll kind of say what he said. Rest in peace to Africa Bambaataa, the greatest child predator.
Oh,
Yeah, they even said it before Epstein. There was him. That was him. Before Diddy, it was him. Um, Now,
I
where
don't
things
trust
get
any group at this
hmm
point that wants to help children. I swear to God, where they take children in. Any group
right,
where you need to remove children from a place and put them somewhere else, I don't
hmm
trust it. I don't at this point because they all turn out to be
yeah,
this. Sorry.
and it no, please speak on it. It's a crazy situation because I look, I am a child of hip hop. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I was born in '77. 2 years after my birth, the Sugar Hill Gang drops. Rapper's Delight, which is the first platinum selling, I believe, rap song. And I was raised on the music. I was raised on Run DMC, Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Cool Mo D and
Yes.
the Treacherous
Yes.
Three. I was raised on that. I was raised on Eric B. and Rakim. Who was not trying to get a Dookie rope chain to look like Eric B. and Rakim, rocking the Dapper Dan Louis Vuitton jackets? I think they were Louis Vuitton or they were Gucci. I can't
Please don't
remember.
forget Big Daddy Kane with his beautiful,
Who?
beautiful ass.
Oh, I will remember his lyrics, not his ass.
He's so
Um,
fine. Oh, he is
I
so
get it.
fine.
I get it. I get it. You need to sit your twat. It's hot. Find some ice. Um, but again, we are in a society that is we're looking for receipts, and out of the darkness comes the truth. It comes to light. And in 2016, when all these allegations were coming in, you had a lot of folks starting to either do the usual, which is they trying to take a black man down. This man is a pillar of hip hop. We don't do that shit. We don't play them games. And then all of a sudden, the wave turns and it's like, yo, this could be true because he was supposed to go to court for one of the charges or allegations and he never showed up and they had to pay one of the victims, which in the court of public opinion brings out guilt. It screams guilt. And the reason why I'm saying all of this is because after his passing, a lot of old school rappers were being asked, Melly Mel on Vlad TV a while back said, "Look, man, it is what it is. That's what it was." People knew, and that was all. Busy B spoke about one of his buddies who was probably a victim of Bambaataa, and he said, "When I found out, I was out. I can't do this shit. That's not no. We don't do that." Curtis Blow, I think, had the more politically correct way of handling it. And I'm sorry, I need to put respect on his name. Is Dr. Curtis Blow. He is he has a PhD. And in his words, he said, we can look at his musical legacy and what he did for our culture, but we can also hold the man accountable for the things
Mhm.
he did.
Mhm.
And I
It
think that
doesn't
was a
take away the
very
music, but
right.
you.
But again,
The problem is when you excuse the behavior to keep the music. That's where the
mhm,
problem lies. But you can
right.
keep the music and still be honest about the man. And if he's alive, hold him accountable. It's like the Cosby Show. The Cosby Show is a beautiful piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
And it always will be. That doesn't mean that Bill Cosby's behavior is excused. He needs and was held accountable. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and again, I do want to speak, and I want y'all to really be a part of this one because KRS-One. Now, what people don't understand, this was not a new interview. This was done in 2016 when the allegations were at their height, and he was asked about it, and he took a stance. You're not going to respect it. You may not like it. It is what it is. And he basically said, we cannot tear down Bambaataa because he is a founder of the culture that we do. We should not. It's almost like don't question the leaders.
That
He
sounds
also
like a cult.
That sounds
and
like
that's
MAGA.
when and that was another thing because folks were like, wait a minute, okay. And then he said, look, if you gonna do this, you're not hip hop, you need to get out. And I'm like, I don't think, no, that
I
don't make
respect
sense.
KRS-One, but that's not a good statement to make.
Not at all. You know.
If somebody that we hold in high regard and we respect him for his moment in the culture, his creating of the culture, that's one thing. We can respect
Mhm.
that. But we cannot
Right.
not hold him accountable for the various crimes against children that he committed. Like,
Mhm.
that's something separate.
Are they
that's
just
something
saying
we
that
should
we're
still
not
hold him
supposed to
against.
acknowledge his shit just because he is who he is?
Basically.
That's what it sounds like.
Basically.
And that's
And
not right.
now I'll give, this is one quote that came, from him. Now this is his words. He said, for him, if you keep it hip hop, nothing can be taken away from Africa Bambaataa. But if you want to dig into dude's personal life and accusations, history is history. Sure. Okay.
Nigga, what?
But again, and this is why this is the topic. The separation of the artist
Isn't
from the art.
KRS-One dead? Is he still alive?
No,
No,
he's
he's
still
not
around, girl.
dead.
He just dropped.
Oh.
He's still around.
My bad.
He's still blast master.
So I'm assuming this man has children at his big grown age. So if somebody
think
goes
he
and
does.
diddles one of his children,
Does he have?
Right.
Does he have the same?
he's gonna be
vibe?
like, "Oh, it's the past is the past. It's fine."
He was a pillar
Right?
of hip hop. He can't be guilty.
And then again, now you're in the, what is the old boy name, Jim Jones era, not the rapper Jim Jones. Now you're in Jonestown kind of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because-
with the
Yeah, with the flavor aid, you can't separate the grossness from what the person created. That's
I
kind
don't
of
understand this whole you have to separate from the bitch. No, the totality of the person that you are could be that you are a great artist, but you're also a shit human
Mhm.
being. I don't have to have those things be two different things. You are that. That is you. You are one. Nigga,
Right.
be that. The
I
whole
have
we
to-
can
I have to
separate the
call
art
out-
from the person and the this from the that. Nigga, if you are a horrible fucking human being, then be that. But the only thing that I can understand with that is if like Britt said, I still watch the Cosby Show, but I don't
Mhm.
watch the Cosby
Right.
Show for Bill Cosby.
Right.
right.
I watch the Cosby Show for Lisa Bonet. I watch it for Malcolm Jamal Warner. I watch it for Felicia Rashad. I watch it for Raven Simone. I watch
For
it
the
for all of
moments
these other
in your
people.
life that it brings back
Correct.
to you.
Correct. I'm not watching it solely for Bill Cosby. And I am not watching Bill Cosby. I'm watching Heathcliff Huxtable,
Right.
an actor.
Right.
In this form and in this fashion. Now, am I going to go to a Bill Cosby comedy show? Fuck no.
Right.
Am I going to go to an R. Kelly concert? Fuck no.
Right.
Right.
I don't understand the people that are like, well, we need to from the this, from the that. No, nigga, because that's who the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm.
If African Bambaataa was a fucking kitty diddler, that's who the fuck he was. I
Right.
don't give a shit if he was pop locking on stage by daytime. He was fucking little kids at night. So guess what? There is no more listening to African Bambaataa. Now, am I going to say that he didn't do some things for the music and our culture in the whatever time frame, late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s? Yeah, he did it. But he's also a shit ass human being, and the nigga's dead. Fuck him.
Two
To
things can
me,
be true at the same time.
I feel like his
Mm-hmm.
cultural impact becomes an asterisk. And he made it an asterisk. It is there, but we're not going to talk
Right.
about it. We're not going to delve into it. It happened because he has become such a shit example of it. I'm not going to take away he did
But
this.
I think
Let's move on.
in the minds of a lot of hip hop heads, it's the opposite. His cultural impact is most important, and what
Yeah,
he
the
did
fucking
to
on
his
little kids is the asterisk part.
is an asterisk.
Right,
Just
and
a small part. And the fact that he was doing that shit when he was well known. Nigga, he wasn't doing that shit as some back alley ass, I'm selling mixtapes
Right.
in the back of a goddamn.
We
No,
don't know though. He
you
might have
were
been doing it his
Africa
whole
fucking
life.
Bambaataa when you were doing that shit.
Right. And that's
He
true,
might have been
Raya.
doing it his whole life though.
Could
We don't
be.
know.
He could have been. He could have been. But when you made a name for yourself and you continued the same piss poor ass behavior, now you have put me in a spot to where I have to acknowledge that African Bambaataa, not whatever the fuck his government name is a
Right.
piss poor human being. So that now reflects on the African Bambaataa character that you have built because you were doing that as him.
Mm-hmm.
And when most of it now is being put on, and he is the founder or one of the founders of the Universal Zulu Nation, which definitely is I mean, I don't want to say ensconced, it don't make sense. It is interwoven into the fabric that is hip hop, because not only did you get Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force out of that, Tribe Called Quest were members. Brand Nubian, De La Soul, they were all members of the Universal Zulu Nation. But what they were finding is that him using that the Universal Zulu Nation on his travels, that's where he was doing a lot of his dirt, and then in bringing in a lot of teenagers, who were on the streets and stuff.
Nasty nigga.
Yeah, it's almost like now you got a sex trafficking.
But
there.
now
here's-
and I was gonna say, now you're tarnishing other people's names as well, even if
Right.
they had nothing to do with it.
Right.
You have now brought them into your fuckery because you were on the
Yeah.
road with these people, and now we're looking at them like, did you know what he was doing? Did you not know what he was doing? Like, no.
So
'Cause even the
I
group,
think
go ahead, Britt. Go ahead.
I just think we also forget that the larger, so you take a group of 6 people, there's not a lot in common. You might not have any pedos in there. 260 million, you're going to have. So whenever you have a large group of people, you are going to have the negative aspects of them as well. But we continuously refuse to acknowledge that that is just going to be a part of it, as long as that is a part of our culture. Just because it's hip hop doesn't mean gay people don't exist in it. Pedos don't exist in it. Just because people only want to embrace certain aspects of communities in certain groups doesn't mean you don't have those that don't exist. So the people who want to refuse to believe that this is a possibility are kidding themselves. It has to come up somewhere, sometime in every large group. It just has to.
Why are we so quick to abscond and be like, oh well, it's just an asterisk when it comes to like sexual assault, child trafficking,
Because it's women.
crimes of
And
children,
children.
or rape, or anything like. Why are we so quick to be like, oh?
Because it picks at the collective conscience of our society. We like to say, as a society, as a group of people, that we protect women and we protect children. Women and children first, always. That is what this country is built upon. That is who we protect. But in reality, that is who we exploit the most. And so when anything like this comes up, people don't want to admit the truth about it. They want to go with the fallacy, the American dream.
I am in a Facebook group called Black Women Uncensored. Yeah, I'm gonna say y'all funky ass name. And they posed the question: if R. Kelly got out tomorrow, would you go to his concert?
What?
When I looked at the post, it was at 760 comments. Those 700, I spent half an hour scrolling as many comments as I could get through.
Hmm.
I will say, without me like putting some flair on it or lying about it, 2/3 of those comments had a resounding fuck yes. I would go to his concert. One girl, and I posted the responses in the Discord about it. Motherfuckers was like, not only would I go, I'd be singing every song. He could
Mm.
give a concert in jail. I'd go to jail to see him. Fuck
Hmm.
yes, I'd go. You can't stop me. This is a group of specifically black women. Like, I had to write a little dissertation and make sure I'm a black person to get into this group. Are you a black woman? Are you over a certain age? Are you going to be in the group? This is a private group of black women
Hmm.
Mm.
We can't discount the
with
fact that we
children.
still call people fast in our community. We call young girls fast. We are still blaming the victims of these situations, because when R. Kelly, that documentary, came out, a couple
Surviving R.
of
Kelly.
a couple of my relatives, because I was still on looking at Facebook here and there, got into a huge argument. And it was my generation women who were blaming R. Kelly's victims for their fast asses and this and that. And that's usually the women who are more than happy to go to the concert, because in their mind, he didn't do anything to anybody they didn't want to have done to them, because they're hoes.
This girl says, I don't know if y'all can't see
No,
that.
No,
It's
I
blurry
can't
as
see
it's
it.
shit. I know it's blurry. It says, absolutely. And I was a rape victim at gunpoint at the age of 15. And what I will say is, if you know any of his
Oh,
songs or had
okay.
any of his albums,
I
especially
know
after
why.
12 play,
Mhm.
you can go ahead and cut your bullshit,
Mhm.
because that means you were okay when you heard he married a minor, and you were okay when you heard or saw that he allegedly urinated on one, meaning you only stopped becoming a fan because he went to jail. Two things can be true simultaneously. He committed some heinous crimes, but he is a musical genius. There we go, throwing that word around again. I will fight to protect my black daughter and granddaughter and all black women. I will see Kells in concert also. Listening to his wonderful music does not negate my support and activism. Bitch,
Here's
what?
my thing.
Yes, it does. As a
oh
fellow
my God.
victim, bitch. Yes, it does. It
I said
absolutely does. I don't
you're
trust you.
supporting putting money in this nigga's pocket, but you
Right.
claim that you
Right.
want to
Well,
protect black
You know
well,
women.
who
but
a
here's
lot
the
of
thing.
these
I'm sorry.
fucking madams were? They were rape victims themselves. So I don't trust you, bitch. I trust you to turn my ass out if I came to you, rather than fucking keep a predator away from me.
Hmm.
That's what that
I'll say
sounds
this.
like.
I'll say this. I think a lot of folks miss the qualifier within in the question. Free concert. Niggas love free.
I'm
So
not going.
I don't care.
if Satan had a
No.
concert for free, they going. But again, you and you, myself and Helaine, we are not like those. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
I would
saying
go
they're
to a
bad
free
people.
Satan concert before I go to a free R. Kelly concert.
Thank you.
Girl, you know what? You know Bambaataa
No,
gonna be
Satan is
spinning.
Satan. Satan's been
Um,
Satan since Satan became Satan. Satan's never been nobody
but
but
You know
also,
what?
Satan.
Satan has given us free will to do our own fuck shit.
Right.
Satan did not
but
go out and commit heinous acts. Satan just said, you know what? Bam, you got the free will to do whatever the fuck you want to
Right.
do.
And I am
here's the
here
thing:
if you need me.
has there ever been a war that was in the name of Satan?
That part.
But that's not what we're discussing. That was just a
They're
crazy
going to be
little
like,
off the rail
Talking
moment.
Ish is a bunch of Satanists.
No, we're heathens. There's a difference. But no, but can we truly separate the
Confession,
artist
Nova. Leave me alone.
from their art? Can we? Can we be okay with that? Can we
Yes.
listen to
I
can
can
we
say
listen
for
to James
myself,
Brown and be okay?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can listen to Chris
I
Brown and
can
be
listen to
okay.
I'm not a fan of Chris Brown, but I'm a
Oh,
fan,
okay.
and I know you don't agree, but I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I think he
Again.
touched
Michael
those
didn't.
kids.
Michael didn't touch them kids.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
believe he did.
Thank
Michael
you.
didn't touch them kids.
I believe Michael was touched, and in such, when you suffer, go with me for a minute on this,
Hurt
because
people
it is
hurt people.
true. It is true for a multitude of sins. If you had something happen to you, say like Michael Jackson had something to him when he was 10.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens to you, you mentally and emotionally stay at the age of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So when you become an adult and you have all this access to children, you're still in an emotional and mental state of a 10-year-old. So any experimentation that you participate in with other children, you're in your mind, you still think that you're 10 years old. So you don't think that you're hurting anybody. And that's what I think is happening.
Hold on, Britt. Put your hand down, girl. We see you.
That's
Okay,
my
now,
opinion.
Britt.
That's
No,
my
no.
opinion.
Okay.
This is why we're here.
And
We
then
give our
I'm going
opinions,
to
we give our
calmly
insight.
give my opinion on your opinion very calmly.
Very
So the first, so
unhinged.
for me, the first time something like that happened, I was 3. I can guarantee you, I am not still a 3-year-old. I was stunted at some point, but what I did not
How
do.
much do you remember from being 3?
Okay, then
That's a distant memory. You remember
then we'll
being
skip
10.
ahead to 11. And there are some areas in between where I'm not exactly sure.
But trauma hits people different ways. You
I
don't know how
understand
somebody
that,
else
but what I'm
gets the trauma.
saying is, if I had decided, right, where I am, let's say I'm mentally grown to 16, and I'm 32, and I see a 16-year-old, and I go, well, I feel more akin to that 16-year-old right there than I do my peers. Because I may not realize that mentally I'm 16. I don't realize that mentally and emotionally. I just know that the conversations I have with this 16-year-old go and flow a lot better. And I feel more emotionally and mentally connected to this 16-year-old than I do this 32-year-old. I'm not negating that. I'm not saying that that doesn't happen. But when I then decide that I am also attracted to this 16-year-old and I want to do things with that 16-year-old, my mental state has no bearing unless my IQ falls under a certain line. And Michael Jackson's IQ was not Sling Blade. And that's the truth. Unless it falls.
No, I understand that, but IQ gets trumped when it's your sexual
No.
desires.
No.
Yes, it
That's
does.
not what.
Yes, it does. You have very rich.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about culpability. I'm talking about culpability. The only time.
But you think that you're never going to get caught because you're Michael Jackson.
No, you're not. No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm talking about holding someone responsible. The only time where anything comes into play is IQ. What does not come into play is mental and emotional state in that aspect. Where if I say, but I feel.
You look at somebody like Mary Kay Letourneau, who was very
I let you finish.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I can sit here and look at a 16-year-old, but I'm 32. Nobody is going to say, well, because she feels closer to a 16-year-old than she does a 32-year-old. That makes this okay. It never makes it okay. Mary Kay Letourneau was not okay being Vili Falau's teacher when he was in 6th grade and fucking him. And then getting knocked up. And then when she got arrested and then she got out on bail, she fucked him again, even though she wasn't supposed to be near him. And she got knocked up again. Just because later when he became an adult, he could not sustain a relationship, so he went back to her, does not make the relationship okay. She raped a child, and regardless of whether she feels like she was in the 6th grade, emotionally, she still raped a child. Emotional state has nothing to do with culpability. Absolutely nothing. And I lied, and I'm sorry. I want to say I lied, and I'm sorry, because I said I would be calm, and I wasn't. So I apologize.
No, we knew you was going. We knew you were lying.
Down my throat.
We knew you were lying.
Michael Jackson denied it. Michael Jackson is not. He does not have any culpability for anything that he did. But
Because
I
he didn't
still
do
believe,
shit, bitch. Why
I
are you
still
trying to put this on
believe
Mike?
I still believe that he touched them boys. I think that he gave them Jesus juice because he thought it was a nicer way to introduce alcohol to them. Like, who came up with Jesus juice? Where did that come from? That came from him telling it to his victims. And I think that he touched those kids, and I think that those kids have irreparable damage to this day. And I think that two things can be true at the same time. I can think that Michael Jackson was a pedophile, and at the same time, I can still enjoy his works.
But you were saying about his mental
No.
and emotional state.
His mental and emotional state, I think, Michael never grew up. He himself created Neverland. That's for fucking Peter
I
Pan,
understand
who
that.
She
never
thinks he
grew
was
up.
stunt. She
So
thinks he
he
was
thinks-
stunted
I
as a
think that he
child.
was stunted as a child. That's
Right.
my personal belief.
But
So
that-
I think he
stunted
never,
as a
grew, he never
child.
grew out of that being an adolescent. I don't think he ever grew out of that. That's why he gravitated towards young boys. What grown man,
no,
wants
I'm
to hang
not
out with little
disagreeing with
boys?
any of that. I'm not disagreeing with that. But do you think that that is
Father
an actual
McKay.
defense?
No, sorry.
Is my question. Do you think that's
No,
an
it's
actual
not.
defense?
It's not a defense. I'm not defending Michael at all.
Well, then
I
I
think
need
he did
to.
that shit.
Everything
am.
I
He didn't touch them
said,
kids.
everything I said was correct, but it was directed inappropriately at you, Raya, and I am so sorry for that, and I want to apologize because I misunderstood where you were coming from. So in my zeal,
Thank you.
I jumped down your throat, and I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Well,
very
Michael
grown up
touched
of
them
you.
The
kids
only
with the
thing Raya
power
has
of
had down her
music.
throat in a long time.
This is true.
Well,
This
again,
is true.
as I've always said, Michael touched them kids with the power of music.
Mm.
But are we able?
And none of it made it into the movie
How do you know? It's two parts.
because they talked about it. Oh, there's going to be two parts?
Yeah, they're doing a second part to it. That
Oh, I didn't know
supposedly
that
the
they were
movie.
doing a second part.
Nah, this is still
They
rumor.
were
The movie is
told to
supposed to
take-
end at a certain point, but there's supposed to be a second film
Allegations?
before the
movie-
allegations. So
Okay.
it might be in that second one if the second one is actually happening. I got my popcorn bucket, so I'm still going to see it.
I can't wait for the movie. I'm excited. I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
But
and
I think that he's a predator.
Boba.
but I think I don't know, maybe it's our
Ma'am,
generation.
how are you sitting here talking about I think this man is a predator who was stunted as a child, has
It's the
raped
same
little
thing.
boys, and is just like, yes, but I'm going to go watch his movie.
It's the same thing with Kevin Spacey. I think Kevin Spacey touched them boys. I think he did bad things to them, but I think he's a brilliant actor. And I love House of Cards.
Are
It's
you
the same
watching
thing.
for
I'm
him? Or are you
separating.
watching for? No, hold on.
I'm watching
We-
for him.
Okay,
He's
all
an
right.
amazing
Never mind. I
actor.
was trying to give you
He's
an
an
out.
amazing
I
actor.
really was.
Well, no, that's kind of no out though, Britt, because the show is focused around him and the character he
Right.
plays.
But I mean other.
And it's
But she's
kinda
talking about his other
Okay, no.
works.
Oh yeah.
But
Are
I
you
see what
watching
you're saying.
his other works for him?
It's also my preference because I'm not supporting Chris Brown and I don't listen to Chris Brown music because I'm just not a fan of Chris Brown's. I'm just not. It's just I tried. It's just not for me. I'm not a fan. So I'm
So
not
you're
supporting
saying-
Chris Brown.
Okay, so you feel that you can separate the artist
I
from
can.
the art.
I
Okay.
was a fan of Nicki Minaj. I listened to a lot of her music.
Mhm.
But then when she came out as MAGA, I decided I'm done with her. I've listened to enough.
So you
I'm
you
not gonna
have
I have
listen
a question.
I'm not going to listen to any more
hmm
of her music. If she puts out new stuff, I'm not going to pay attention to it.
Okay.
I'm just
so
going to cut her
basically,
off.
I
so
have a
basically
question.
what you just did is saying you're not separating that artist from.
It
You're
depends
just
on my
done.
preference.
It depends on your
what hits
Okay.
me as talent.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You and I are friends. We're friends. And we
have
had a
been for
collect
35 years.
and we have a collective friend that we both get together, and at some point that person has betrayed me. Now it's time.
I'm gang. I'm not going to be friends with them if they betrayed you.
But if they betrayed those children, why would you be? Children
I
got
don't know
betrayed.
those kids.
Okay.
I don't know them. First of all, Nikki didn't do anything to kids. And
Nigga,
neither
she don't
did
know them
Chris
kids.
Brown. And Kevin Spacey, I don't know them.
So
I don't know
again,
Michael Jackson's victims either.
So you have
Besides
to
Wade
know.
Robson.
So you
No,
have
I
to
mean,
know a
it's not
child
that
to
I.
care
It's
about
not
a
that I.
child.
It's not that I. It's not that I have to know, because I think everything that Epstein did was very disgusting, and he should have been prosecuted. He shouldn't have taken his life
mhm.
or been murdered, whatever the case is. I think he should have been. He should have paid for it, like Ghislaine Maxwell is paying for it.
She
Um,
barely paying for it. She has pottery classes and fucking yoga.
Yeah, they got her in Club Fed
yeah,
now.
she's in club fed. I understand that, but she's still not able to freely move about the
Right.
country as she would like to.
True,
Because
but
she's an intercontinental person. Like, she would
right.
be traveling if she could.
I don't
Um,
think she would want to travel if everything they say about her is real. Well, they can't say if she's been convicted. Excuse me. If all the things that she's been a part of, and also what you call it, spearheaded, you know,
mhm, mhm.
I don't think she'd want to get anywhere outside of those four
Listen,
walls she's in now, because it's
I'm
pew
mad
pew
at
adios.
I'm mad at a fictional character, which is Yasmin from Industry, because of what she ended up becoming.
Wait, what?
But we saw what happened to Yasmin to
I
become
don't care.
what she is.
I don't care.
Okay,
I think
so
Are
she's
we gonna
terrible.
act okay? So are we gonna act like that Raya ain't got some hypocrite in her?
Oh no, I'm definitely a hypocrite. I'm
Okay,
definitely
we
a
all are.
hypocrite.
just
We all
I
are
wondering.
hypocrites.
recognize
Yeah.
that I am an unwell person, and I am speaking
What
Wow.
about
the
unwell
fuck?
people.
Britt, I love you, Britt. Stop blowing your smoke in the mic, girl.
That
Sorry.
nigga said, "I have acknowledged that I am unwell."
I am not shit.
I'm
and
definitely a
I
That
hypocrite
level of
because
accountability is what we're looking for all of
it,
I
2020.
think
it
everybody should
also
have that accountability.
it also speaks to my preferences. That's what
Hmm.
I'm talking about. I'm not a big R.Kelly fan. That I like some of his music, that I pop and lock to. It's a remix to Ignition, popping fresh out the kitchen. Yes, I love that
Hmm.
song, but I'm willing to give that song up because I do not support R. Kelly in the nefarious things that he did, and it's most likely tied to the documentary that I saw and the many, 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 many victims that came out. It touched my
Yeah.
heart in a way that I said, I'm no longer going to support R. Kelly. It did not touch my mother that way. My mother still
Hmm.
listens to 12 Play. My mother still listens to the last album that he had out.
Yeah.
She will not support Bill Cosby because she thinks he's a nasty, nasty man, because she does not like the way he did his crime. She does not like the drugging aspect of his crime.
Right.
So it's different for
Okay.
different people.
Oh, different strokes for different strokes when it comes
It
to crime.
is.
Huh.
It
Okay,
is.
got you.
Huh. Okay.
She can talk away R. Kelly stuff, which I
Yeah.
told her she was a huge hypocrite. And she acknowledged that she's like, well, I just don't think that these girls had an option. They could have left. And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? Like, these are victims. I side with the victims. And she was like, well, I don't side with the victims of this person, but I side with the victims of this person. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. But it's the same thing that I'm doing. I side with the victims of certain people, and I don't side with the victims of other people. That makes me a hypocrite. And I know
Mhm.
that. And I acknowledge that.
Okay. Okay. Well, cool. Well, I'm gonna say, with everything that's been going on, we're gonna have to start wrapping up. I hate to say that. That's the one thing I
Okay.
hate to say, because this
No, we
conversation
need to.
is definitely it's gonna continue. It's an ongoing conversation, because until we as a society can actually truly protect, excuse me, not project, but also project what we say and what we do, and be real about it and protect those who need protecting, this conversation is never going to find its conclusion,
It's
and
hard when the system
yes,
doesn't protect the kids. Like, we can
and
shout until we're blue in the face, but the system does not protect the kids.
But you know what? That is just a small portion of why these children are not protected, because we are individuals and we don't always protect
Well, the
the
parents
kids.
don't protect them either.
we as a society don't always protect
No,
kids.
nobody protects them.
Right.
I'm
Well, we
watching
can't-
a documentary right now about the Mormon FDLS church.
Oh, I'm
and
about
okay.
to watch that.
These children are not protected by the families,
Mm-hmm.
by the system,
Right.
and definitely by the people who are in charge of them.
Well, again, if we are always going to say it takes a village to raise a child, and yet the village is not raising, not
If the
only
village
raising,
is
but
retired.
protection.
Sorry.
If the village is wicked retired,
No. I did a terrible accent, but you know that video where the guy's like, they say it takes a village to raise a child, but
Yeah.
what do you do
But
if the
if the
village is
village-
retarded?
yeah. Well, I
I've
think
never
we
heard
all.
that.
He said that right, and the mayor is standing right behind him, and the mayor said, "Oh,
What do you do if the village is retarded?
I know exactly what you're talking about. And he's got a point though. If the village
Oh,
is
that's
not,
funny.
if the
He
village, not
does.
say not capable, but if the village is,
But if the village doesn't see
Um,
a problem with what's going on, what are
there's,
they
Right.
protecting?
yeah. What are we doing?
The Mormon
And we-
church, they don't have a
That's
problem with
that's
the
a
fuck
big
they're
problem.
doing.
Exactly. That's
or
a big
if the
problem
village
with
is right
FDLS.
comprised of all those individuals,
And what happens when a village
i.e.,
does not
ICE,
protect the
right
child?
now.
Right. But what happens when a village doesn't protect the child? That child comes back and burns the village down.
Mhm.
You know, and this is what we're having. We're having the children of villages that have not
They
raised
burning
nor
them
protect.
warehouses down.
They burn it. Well, that's toilet paper, but that's another discussion for another episode. But again, we're gonna wrap it up because I really want us to get to. You had a hurtep, girl. You hurtepping hard in this episode, but we haven't had a good question of the pod in a minute. So, Raya, would you
Yes.
happen to have a question of the pod?
I don't. Does
Well-
anybody else have a question?
What was that question you said that I gave you, and you were
Me
going to do it
or Rhea?
last? No, you, sir.
Let me look in my notes.
You said it was a question that came from Britt, and then Helaine said, "Oh, is it political?" And you said, "Actually, it's not."
Oh, okay. Yes, that is a good question. This question does come from that slightly annoyed
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I have the question. Go ahead.
You want to read it?
Well,
Go ahead.
I think this is the Brit question that she's talking about because I wrote it down.
Okay.
If you catch, are you ready?
Nope. Not if you catch. It's about the bands. That's what Britt wanted to do in episode 200.
The bands?
Name a black band that white folks don't know.
Oh,
Or
yes.
something like that. That
Oh,
was
that's
one
not
of
the
them.
question I had. Mine was
But what question do you have? Because look, people are like, God damn it, give us a question. We want to answer.
if you catch someone with child porn, but it's all AI, is it a crime?
It is a crime.
What,
We
how
are
is
seeing
it?
that now.
No.
But how
no.
is it a crime?
Nigga.
What makes it a crime?
It's
If it-
AI.
It's
It's not
AI.
real.
It's not a real child.
Nigga.
Wow. Well, I just saw that there's
That's
a
a
guy
dilemma.
who had AI porn of children being assaulted and his ass got arrested.
I'm sure he got
So-
arrested. I'm not saying he didn't get arrested. The problem is that arrest
Why are
will more
we
than
asking
likely
this
get
question?
thrown out.
The technology
Okay.
has gotten so
It's faster than the
outrageous.
laws.
It's
It's grown
faster
faster.
than the laws
Mhm.
can govern. So is it
Okay.
a crime? We
'Cause
don't know if it's
There's
a
no
crime.
biological. There's no biological
Because what if-
victim.
What if he's doing that to prevent himself from actual kiddie porn and actually
I like the other
assaulting
question better.
victims?
Yeah.
Okay, we can go back to the other
God.
question.
Right, but doesn't that make you fucking think though?
We don't want to think, Britt. Not that.
Ah, shit.
Damn. And here I am enjoying my, fanciful AI porn with Jake. No, I'm just joking.
With J. Cole.
You're not.
With Jake
no, Jake
Cargill, you're-
Cargill.
Oh, I thought you said J. Cole.
No. No, I don't fuck losers and quitters, Britt. No, I'm teasing. No, I thought that's a strange question.
You're welcome.
We're not
Me and Britt were
answering
talking
that.
about it.
But I did like the one about the bands because that's an interesting question because Rolling Stone, there has been some issues on how they recognize classic bands that were black, like your Earth, Wind and Fires, your Cool Little
Right.
Gangs, things like that. So Britt's question in the group chat was, name a black group that is known to black folks, but not to white folks.
So for real.
Okay.
Like, well, what
All
I
right.
mean is, like, is huge in our community. Like, what do you mean you don't
Massive
know?
in our community. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Candy Rain was big in our community.
Right.
People didn't know
Okay.
So for real.
True. Okay. Britt.
Fuck. I have them. Can you come back to me? Because I totally.
Sure. The Ghost of
Curtis
Helaine.
Kahn.
Oh,
Right.
you know who?
I'm here.
Not. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Not Peaches and Herb.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Because we're solid.
Ashford and
Oh,
Simpson.
Ashford
Thank
and
you.
Simpson.
Thank you. I knew it was
They
an
had a
and.
number one. They had a number one
That
song.
doesn't
What's
mean
that
white
name?
They had a
people
number
even
one-
know who the fuck they really are.
Well, hold on.
Because you
Ashford and
think
Simpson, was it a number one pop song or was it a number one on the R&B chart?
R&B
Right.
charts.
exactly. But we
It could've
see
been.
them as it's Ashford and fucking Simpson. Everybody knows them. White people don't know them.
I'm
and
sorry,
if they
Britt,
do,
I'm gonna
it's a song.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Oh.
We knew Nick Ashford's hair more than we knew the songs.
Oh, his hair.
That man had a
his
flowing mane.
hair.
The hair is what made him popular. But no, that's actually good. Ashford and Simpson, got you.
I'm thinking like some New Jack Swing type shit, maybe, or something around that
Guy?
era. Maybe like, did people know Guy or H Town or Shy or
No.
As Yet? Did white
Nope.
people know those groups?
No.
Wait,
fuck
as
no.
yet, weren't they the ones that made I
They
Swear?
knew Shy.
Last night.
Last night. Which
That song, I listened to that song like a week ago for the first time in a while and actually listened to the lyrics. I was like, nigga.
Right?
I don't know if they knew Shy. I don't think I know we knew, you know.
We knew Shy. We knew
Yeah,
Shy.
but
Young
I don't
people
think-
knew Shy, but white people, I don't think
Like,
they
did
knew
white
Shy.
people know? Did white people know Teddy Riley? Did white people know?
No.
Like,
Not really.
No.
Guy.
did white
not
people know
really.
Aaron Hall?
No.
No.
You know the song
Remember, I
Shorty
Miss
Swing
You was
My
big
Way?
for us.
Right.
I Miss You was a big song for us.
You know that song Shorty Swing My Way? Shorty Swing My
Shorty
Way.
Swing
Yeah.
That is a white girl with blonde hair and blue eyes.
You didn't know that?
No.
Would you please swing my
Really?
I did not know it was a
You
white
didn't
girl.
know that? Girl, we saw that on the box back in the 90s, girl. What Brit? We
Solid
knew old
as a
girl
rock.
singing was what?
by
Was
Ashford
what?
and Simpson in 1984 went to number one on the U.S. R&B chart, number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, and number 3 in the UK singles chart.
Okay.
But
You
you
know,
can
hey, for a new one, I will say I don't think that a lot of white people really know Solange.
No, they don't.
No.
They
I'd
know
agree with
Beyonce,
that.
and
I would
that's it.
agree. Yeah, I would agree.
They're like, oh,
big
Beyonce
time.
has a sister? Yes, bitch.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't
And
think
she
they
makes
know
great music.
the cultural impact in the black community of
Yeah.
Jill Scott. I think they know who she
That-
is.
I was about to say it.
but they don't
I
know
was
the cultural.
about to say it.
No, I don't think they even know Jill Scott.
I don't think they
if
know.
you walk up to a white person, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to ask my boss, who is a white,
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna-
don't
I'm
think
gonna
they
do
know
that.
Jill.
upstate New York. I'm from upstate New York. She's 5 hours away from me. She's from upstate New York. I'm going to ask her, do you know who Jill Scott is? And she's
Do
going to
white people know
blank
Frankie
face.
Beverly and Maze?
No.
No, some
And
do,
that
but
was
those are
my
the white
answer.
people that only had black friends.
Yeah, that's the white people that go to the Budweiser Superfest. They
Right.
and that's 5
They
of
go
them.
to the free concerts in
Yeah.
the summer.
See, the thing is, I think and I love this because these groups didn't have a crossover buddy
Yeah.
to get to that mainstream white gaze. Like, think about it. The Time, Morris Day and the Time, or the Time, or
Yes.
Flight Time, however you want to call them, had Prince.
Yeah.
Prince was the
Well,
launching
I will
pad.
say, if you're a fan of Jay and Silent Bob, you know who the
Yes.
Time is because they shout him out in every movie.
Damn near every movie. That's right. You are
Yes,
correct.
they
So again, you needed a mainstream tether to basically catapult you
mainstream
to
tether.
cling on. Well, yeah, to cling on to get into that, into that stratosphere. Okay, perfect case in point. There are groups, and we gotta wrap it up. Lord, this is another conversation. We should have a music episode. I always look at Minnie Riperton. Minnie
White people knew
Riperton
who she
is
was.
that. No, white people knew who
That
she
was a
was
big,
for
that
that.
was a big song. That was a
Right.
big song.
But Minnie Riperton is the one. Riverside. I need a mute all button. God damn, step your game up. Okay, this is my last thing. With Minnie Riperton was one of those artists that could actually have, I like to say,
Sorry.
a black hit and a white hit. Minnie Riperton's white hit is Loving You. And that is the only one. But when you go into her discography, all them other hits are for us.
But
Memory
that's
Lane,
the thing.
Inside You.
A lot of times black artists that are big in the black community are one-hit wonders in the white community because they only have that one song that white people grab. Because also in the 70s and 80s, white people didn't care a lot about what black people were listening to because they had their own version of black artists. They had Michael McDonald. They had
what's his name? Van Morrison?
Hall and Oates.
Van Morrison.
Right. I was
Hall
about to say
and
Hall and Oates.
Oh, the Bee Gees.
Right. So
Bee
they
Gees,
yeah, they didn't need it because they had their version of it, and
we've got our soul music, brother.
Embrace
Blue-Eyed
those.
Soul.
We embrace those artists because, like, we love Rick Astley.
Bobby Caldwell.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Look how long it took us to realize that man was white.
Tina Marie.
Right.
Tina Marie.
Absolutely.
Some Tina Marie.
But here's the difference with Tina Marie. Tina Marie is more famous with us than she is with white.
But
with
you
white
notice
music
when we like
Gary
their
Owen.
when we
Gary
like white
Owen
artists.
He's a black comic.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, when we like white artists, we like their discography. We don't just like that one song that became popular. That's the difference. They have no interest in digging into the discography. They just, that cool song between Nelly and Billy Ray Cyrus. That's cool. Or whoever that was.
Because they hear it on the radio and then they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then they never, it's
their
never
radio
on the radar
dials
again.
The radio dial for them will never go into hip hop and R&B, 95.5, the hot,
But this is why I think we love music more than they do. This is why I think music is more intrinsic to our soul than it is for them. I think it's fun and it's beautiful and it's pretty and it can be soulful for them sometimes, but I don't think it moves them the way that music moves us. Because if you even think about it, during slave times, for God's sakes, we got our messages to each other through our music. Music is literally part of our survival. That is why when we like something or even a white artist, we want to know all of them. They don't care because they don't have to care.
And
music
with
is
that
just
being
fun.
said, let's put a pin on it right there because we're going to wrap it up. We want to hear from you. What black artist or band do you know that you feel white people don't know? Put it in the comments. Join the conversation. We want to have that. Treat it like this. Remember when that white lady talked about we didn't tell them about the butters?
Right.
That's where we come in at. Why you ain't told us about the butters? Because you're not worthy, bitch. You're not worthy. You're not worthy. But we will give you a solid on this one. So in the comments, a group or artist that you know, that your mama them know, that your nan know, that y'all used to cut a rug to and swing out to, or, do the bump, whatever. That black folks know and adore, that white folks have no clue to who they are. Girl, she been around the world and not a white person knew about her and her baby. And still can't find her baby.
Britt.
I know this. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it, and that is all. We are wrapping it up. Once again, thank y'all so much for checking out our little old podcast for 200 episodes. This is episode 201. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you got something to say, we want to hear from you. Leave it in the comments. Blah blah blah. Y'all know the regular thing. Hit the red subscribe button if this is your first episode.
This nigga
If
said
you're
blah,
a
blah, blah.
regular, blah 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 and yakety schmackety. I don't know. I felt like Biz Marquee took over. I once knew a girl. Her name was blah blah blah. If you know the song, then that means you're black. And if you do know the song and you're white,
She had
You're
9
down for
tits
once
pants
again.
and a very big bra.
yeah. Doom, 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 doom. But look, thank y'all so much. As always, once again, red subscribe button. It'll only take a second. Blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool. And hit the bell. Turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when a new episode drops. So, ladies and gentlemen, for that beautiful red sunshine, Miss Raya Anderson. For that slightly annoyed mixed chick, Miss Britt Williams. And for Miss Beretta with the Beretta, Miss Helaine Tarragano. I am Anthony Sterling saying, if you are out in them streets, please be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Loving you. See you later, nigga.